everyone. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hi, Lucas. Hi, Nanya. It's good to see you guys. Hello, hello. George, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Gets Tarot. I hope that you all are well. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Hello to you all. Hi, Alex. It's good to see you. So today we are doing free 3-card readings. That means chat. You can ask whatever you want, and I'm going to answer you in 3 cards or less, depending on what your spirit guides ask me. And donations are also open. If you would like to donate, all you have to do is click the pinned comment and chat. Details are there. If you're someone who would prefer to book a private reading with me, you don't want your stuff to be public on stream, you can feel free to do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to do so. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? I am not scary, I promise. I'll get back to you 24 to 48 hours after you contact me, okay? It's good to see you all. And in about an hour, there will be a free 4-reading raffle. Anyone and everyone can join. Subscribers, non-subscribers, lurkers, non-lurkers, participators, moderators, literally anyone can join. All you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. The raffle will be the winner who gets the number closest to the one that I randomly generate, okay? Only one, or typically one winner per raffle, though we have had double winners. And if that happens, I'll let you guys know what the rules are when that happens, okay? Hi, Country. It's good to see you. Hello, it's good to see you as well. Country, just a channeled message for you. You have some luck, some substantial luck coming in for you. This is what I'm picking up from your spirit guides. If you just needed to pick me up, something's going to turn out in your favor or happen in your favor in your life, okay? Hello, True Pharaoh. Hi, Samantha. It's good to see you guys. Good day to you all. So, before we get started on free tarot readings, it's so important for you all to remember tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energy, so use any and all readings that you receive with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, you are the master of your fate. No reading is 100% accurate, okay? All right, so chat, if you like a free reading, now's your time to post. Today we are doing 3-card readings. Please try not to spam your question. I do pick at random or who spirit calls me to pick. If you do spam your question, I will have to consider putting you on a timeout, but that's okay, all right? You can always come back another time. All right, we're going to get to Hello first. Hello, you're saying here, I got an opportunity to work outside of the country from my aunt. Hey, oh my goodness, but I don't know if I should do it or not. Messages from my higher self on this. I'm nervous, never worked outside of the country. First of all, that sounds exciting. Hello. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energy surrounding this opportunity, Spirit and 3 cards, particularly tapping into Hello's higher self. Any messages you wish to share with Hello on this situation? They're nervous. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. We have here the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. Okay. Hold on. They sort of want you to heavily consider pursuing this path, okay? So hello, Spirit. You're not even your spirit guides. Your higher self is saying you can always come back, right? You can always come back to where you are currently. So why not consider choosing to see what would unfold with this opportunity? So it's almost like your spirit guides are saying, give it a chance. Not many people have this sort of opportunity offered to them to be able to travel outside of their place of origin. We have here the energies of the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles here. Spirit is saying, or rather your higher self is saying, you don't have to rush into this opportunity. You can always come back to where you are right now, but do consider it. It could be something genuinely worthwhile to build your life with, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles coming through here. So don't rush into it. Build your confidence about the opportunity, but your higher self does want you to consider it. This is kind of like one of those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities, okay? If someone is giving you the chance to leave the current country that you're at, and it's for like work, right? This is pretty great. So they're saying, your higher self is basically saying, you can always come back to where you are. But remember, this could be something quite worthwhile for you. It might be worth exploring. You don't have to rush yourself through it, but it is definitely worth exploring. Okay. I told my aunt I would think about it, but I'm there like because I never worked outside of the country. I told her I would give her a reply next month. I would definitely, if I were you, hello, I would definitely look up the country, look up what the people are like, what the food are there, what the social norms are, the social dynamics are. That could be a really fun adventure for you, okay? So consider looking into it because it could be super awesome. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. We're going to get to Alex now. Good news I should know for the rest of the year. We're already halfway through it. You're very welcome. Hello. Good luck to you. So we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Alex, as well as any good news coming towards you this year. Spirit in 3 cards. What good news should Alex know for the rest of the year? We have here the Strength, the Lovers, and the King of Swords here, Spirit. So what I think it is, Alex, you're going to be in a relationship, but Spirit kind of wants you to be strong, okay? You're going to be in a relationship with either somebody who you're currently in no communication with, low communication with, or somebody entirely new that you don't know yet, okay? We have here the Strength, the Lovers coming out here, and the King of Swords. Look at that with the Ace of Pentacles for a pretty solid connection too, okay? This is not just like I'm just dating this guy and because he's cute. This is like I'm dating this person because I'm really into them emotionally, personality-wise, physically. So you have a relationship, a pretty strong relationship in your future this year with the Strength and the Ace of Pentacles. So that is your energy. That is your reading, Alex. It's so for real. You're very welcome, Alex. Good luck to you. Hello, Mama Heather. We're going to get to your reading now. Everyone, please pause your free questions. We will do more, okay, after our donation with George. So pause your free questions. We will do more. We're going to get to Mama Heather now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. You're feeling it, Alex. I'm happy to hear that. Energy between me and my mother, please. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. It's interesting, Mama Heather, when I connected to you and your mother, I'm seeing like this blue flower. Let me go look this up, okay? I'm seeing a blue flower. Blue flower, yellow inside. Let me see if I can find it online because I have no idea what this could be. It's like almost star-shaped. It's like a star-shaped blue flower. Star-shaped. We're just looking it up. We're just looking up real quickly, real time. Spirit will listen. Spirit, please help me. I can't find it right now, but it looks something like this. Okay, it looks something like this. This is the flower that I saw here, something like that, and this is called here a star flower. Ooh, how beautiful! All right, so I'm going to clear the energies. I'm going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Mama Heather, as well as your mother, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit in 3 cards. What is the current energy between Mama Heather and her mother? The Queen of Swords, the 9 of Swords here, and the 3 of Wands. Is this her mother? Is this, okay. This is what I think it is. There's something about like you not necessarily looking forward to seeing her. So we're in the energies of you being on guard, but not in the necessity like you're on guard with a shield. You seem to be on guard with a sword. Like you may be like if your mother like misspeaks or miscommunicates, even says something out of line or crosses your boundaries, your guarded energy with her appears to be that you're not going to defend yourself. You will be on the offensive in a sense, Spirit is saying, because she either there's a distant energy between you, but there's also a dark energy between you guys at the moment, okay? So we have here the energy of the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands here. It's almost like you are on the offensive but on guard, and you are you are anticipating anything and everything she may say to you, okay? So it's almost like you're on edge or you're walking on eggshells around her at this time. And she seems to be someone who maybe might be too blunt about what she believes or what she's saying or what she thinks. Okay, so this is the current energy going on between you guys. It's not that the intensity that I'm feeling. It's more so like an energy of like you guys are at odds with each other energetically at this time, but it also feels like it's a shame that that's happening. Like you, like it's such a shame that it is this way. Is the energy that I'm feeling currently. Like my heart loves her, but at the same time, why must things be so complicated between us? So this is the energy coming through. I will say this though, Mama Heather, there is some silver lining. If you guys are currently at odds in energies with each other, or you are at odds with something that she's doing with her life, Spirit is saying that things will improve. There is something to look forward to in your connection with your mother, with the Three of Wands coming through here. So there is like some hope on the horizon of the two of you coming together more harmoniously than maybe you feel in this energy. So Spirit is saying you are on some type of offensive and your energy seems to be guarded with her at this time. Okay, absolutely, Mama Heather. Good luck to you and good luck to your mother. Okay, so we're going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. We're going to get to George's question. George, are you ready? If so, feel free to post your question when you're ready. Hello, Sam Marina. It's good to see you. So we're just waiting for George's question. Will me and Eduardo talk in the future? So do you mean this year or next year? We're going to clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, George, as well as Eduardo, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. I saw the update, George. I saw the update. That is amazing. I can't imagine how you must feel. Probably a little confused, happy and confused. Spirit and 5 cards. How does Eduardo feel towards George? We have here the Judgment, followed by the 7 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Star coming out here. Spirit in 1 card. Is it what I think it is? Is what I think it is now. So it seems like Eduardo is in a more calmer state about you currently. We have here the Judgment, the 7 of Wands coming through here. There's an energy of like accepting like the consequences of something in this connection, but feeling some sense of peace about it. 4 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Star is coming out here. We're going to get in 4 cards why he feels a sense of peace about you at this time. Hello, Belraj. We're currently not open for free questions, but I'll let you know when we are, okay? So we have here the Divine Feminine, the Healing, the Devoted, the Only You, followed by the Desert, and the Influences. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Because he feels somebody has either told him something recently, maybe in the past few days, or he has learned something that has caused him to feel a little bit more faith about his future. In oddly a way, in an odd way that has helped him feel better about people in his life too. So he's thinking about you less in the energy of like resentment or pain or frustration, and more so in like this sort of harmonious and kind energy. We have here the Divine Feminine, the Healing coming through here, followed by the energies of the Only You, the Desert, and lastly we have here the Influences here. So Eduardo is in a good mindset about you, George. So if you're like, if this was a good time to send somebody a message, this probably would be it. Though I'm not telling you to do it, but he's in a good place about you currently at this time. Spirit, can we get 5 more cards? Can we get some details? Will these two talk in the future? The answer is yes. Look at that, the Page of Swords here. So I'm guessing Spirit wanted to talk about him being in a better place and therefore wanting to have a conversation with you. Spirit, 4 more cards on that. So the answer is indeed a yes. Look at that, 3 of Cups and the High Priestess here. He's even thinking about being your friend at this time, okay? Like having a friendly conversation with you, catching up with you, asking how things going, where are things at with you in your life right now, maybe doing a little bit of investigation. You are on his mind super heavily, especially just hooking up, hanging out, talking, speaking, communicating, sharing news, even hanging out with you if it's possible. I'm not sure if you guys ever hung out with other people when you guys were together, but there's also the implication of like bringing other people along, like having a party or some type of get together dinner party or something like that. Okay, so the answer is he wants to talk to you. Yes, he does want to talk to you. That does look like there's communication coming in the future this year. Okay, so we're gonna get two more cards into that high priestess. What's going on in his subconscious with this spirit? So we have here the Queen of Wands coming through here, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. So he would like to, so right now he's sort of brainstorming, like actually brainstorming how he could get this to happen, right? How he could get himself to have a conversation with you, a discussion with you. Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles is coming through here. So not only do we have the energy of him being able to talk to you this year, but we also have the energy of him wanting that, specifically wanting to hang out with you, and additionally coming up with creative solutions or plans how he can get you guys together again. Okay, so this is like something like his thoughts are turning into motivation, turning into action, dude. When he mentioned me yesterday on his live, it made me so happy and confused. He for sure thinks about me. So we're gonna get 4 cards for that Queen of Wands here. We have here the soulmates coming through with connection, followed by the bitterness, resentment with the trapped, and the intimacy here. Is what I think it is, Spirit. So there are some like concerns like that he has. Spirit, is what I think it is. Like he's afraid, like part of his fear about reaching out to you is like he feels like he has hurt you, or he feels like he's the reason for some pain in this connection, okay? Because of like his hurtful words, especially what's coming through here is his hurtful communication. So with the soulmates, the bitterness and the trapped here, he seems to be very guilty or be feeling some type of shame about how he has spoken to you, and does seem to want to either apologize for that or make things right between the two of you, make amends with this energy of the confiding, the bonding, with the intimacy card coming through here. Okay, so we're gonna get one more card for you. Spirit, one more card for this intimacy, this apology that he wishes to say to George. Yeah, I think he thinks I'm mad at him. This is the energy coming through here. Spirit, is what I think it is. So he seems to be feeling quite grounded lately. Like he's shocked that he feels so much better. Really, something must have came in that gave him a sense of relief about his life. It just seems like he's opening up a little bit in his heart space. So what's coming through for your reading is, are you and Eduardo going to talk in the future? The answer is yes. And a lot of this has to do with Eduardo being in such a good place emotionally right now. I even feel that clarity coming in my mind, like my headache just disappeared from me. So that is your reading, George. So the first half is he's thinking about you really fondly right now, not in a negative, pessimistic way, in a very hopeful, mindful type of way. He's thinking about connecting with you, hanging out with you, speaking to you, but there also is the energy of an apology coming in, a heartfelt one as well, because he recognizes he has treated you quite poorly in his communication style. Okay, chose some poor words in the past. He recognized that he's stressed about that aspect, so he's kind of brainstorming how he can approach that conversation with you. So that's really beautiful. We're gonna ring the bell to your success. Good luck to the both of you. Okay, I do hope this works out for you guys and that everything turns out for the best. Okay, good luck to you, George, and thank you so much for your support. We're going to get to Samantha now. Samantha, when you're ready, feel free to post your questions. And then after this, we will open up for some free 3-card readings. Okay, chat? And in about 40 minutes, there will be a free 4 reading raffle. Okay, so tune in for that when we get to it. All right, so Samantha, let me know which is your first question, whether it's a mini or a yes or no, okay? We'll get started when you're ready. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hello, Jenna. It's good to see you in chat. Thank you for the update, George. I appreciate it as always. Take your time, Samantha. Take your time. I'll be right back. I'm just going to have a sip of my coffee, and then we'll get to your reading, okay? Chat, raffle in 40 minutes. Hello, Jenna. It's good to see you. All right, so be right back, chat. Be right back. I gotta drink my coffee off screen because I'd be a slop, y'all. I'd be a slop. Hello, Tortoise Love. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday, my fabulous moderator. All right, Samantha, you're saying here for this mini reading, was T telling the truth when he said he didn't think about me like that enough to get a reading about things between him and I, or just saying that to save face? So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, all those who guide you, Samantha, as well as T, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit and 3 card. Was he telling the truth that he said he didn't think about Samantha enough to get a reading about things between them? What? We have here the Magician coming out here, followed by the energies of the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups here. Is it what Spirit is what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Hold on, Spirit. 3 Oracle cards for this. Is what I think it is now. So unfortunately, it looks like he is trying to divert your attention away from thinking of him as somebody who is needy or is not able to heal from a connection. We have here the energies of the Magician, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups here. It looks like he has tried to steer you away to something else. And it's almost like even if he got a reading on you, he would deny that energy because he wouldn't want to come across a certain way. We have here the King of Cups and the Magician, and this is coming through as the energy of someone who is a master of their emotions, okay? It looks like T wants to give off an energy like he is, grounded. He knows what he wants. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't need to stop and linger on anybody's energy. We have here the Healing, the Devoted, and the Desert here. So even if it was true, he wouldn't want you to know that he was somebody even contemplating or lingering on your energy, okay? He wants to seem like, what's the energy was coming through here? He wants to seem detached and in control of his energy. Spirit, can we get 2 more cards for Samantha? We have here the 10 of Pentacles, followed by the string here. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? So with this energy coming through, he would not admit this to you regardless of when you were going to ask him or not, because he wants to come off in a certain energy, okay? So with the 10 of Pentacles as well as the Strength here, he wants to appear strong. He wants to appear confident. Can we get 3 more? Spirit is also giving another example of what he would lie about. Like if you asked him if someone had asked him if he missed them, he would say no. He would say nah or something like that. So we have 2 cards on this energy. We have here the Rejection, irrational fear, and egotism coming through here. So with that said, Samantha, it looks like whether it's true or not, he doesn't want to come across as somebody who wants somebody more than they want him, okay? Or who's eager for another person's energy more than they are eager for him. So Spirit is saying, it doesn't matter whether it's true or not, is that he's in the energy of wanting to maintain a certain facade or a certain mask, okay? So that is your reading, Samantha. Seems like the guy just wants to seem strong. It's like he thinks tarot is for weak people, which is, I mean, okay. I understand though. So that is your reading. That's the divine light shining on Erica's face. Tortoise love, it's my sweat. It's the sweat on my face, Tortoise love. It is the sweat. For the free yes or no, is my future husband named likely Mark? Been seeing that name often. Spirit 3 cards. Is it likely this for Samantha? We have here the Hangman, the Two of Wands, and the Sun here. Spirit is saying, okay, so Samantha, Spirit doesn't want to answer that question. They're just saying just to allow the universe to come towards you, okay? Tarot is not for the weak. It's Show the Freak 8. Hangman, this is your spirit guide saying, let it go. Try not to focus so much on that energy and focus on the positives. If you end up meeting a guy named Tom and you guys are working it out, but you've been told that your super husband's name is Mark, Two of Wands, the Sun here, Spirit is like, you may just be rejecting somebody who could be a good match for you. So try not to focus on names. Hangman, Two of Wands, and the Sun here, and focus on the positive is what Spirit is saying with the lovers coming out here, okay? Samantha, you got your spirit guides out here sweating. They're like, girl, just try to love the love. Try to love the love coming in. All right, so what would you like to ask for your actual 3-card reading? You're so welcome. I remember I had a prediction that someone that I would be connecting with would have a bunch of tattoos. And during the height of my crazy youthful innocent era, I was looking at everybody with tattoos like, are you my mommy? Are you my mommy? Shout out to all the people who endured that. We're mature now. We're mature now. And it turns out the person was me. I got all these tattoos now on my body. They are doing good and being bad towards love. They love getting out and scratching on my plants. I can't until they're old enough to join their big sisters in the chickie house. I was just thinking, can I have a garden and chickens? I was just thinking that a few days ago. I don't think I can. I think I got to sacrifice either the chickens or the garden. I can't have both. All right, so when you're ready, Samantha, feel free to post your next 3-card reading. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. I just want to ask my spirit team if the European Sag they describe is a real person, or they were telling me he was real and my person for whatever reason. Spirit, 3 cards on this energy, clearing the energies of all the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Samantha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding this question? Spirit, and 3 cards. Is this person real or not? Page of Cups, the Devil, and the 10 of Wands here. So what I think it is. Your spirit guides are saying, look at that, Ace of Swords as the energy of this question. This is often a yes card, but even though this is a yes, your spirit guides are saying you're to let it come when it's ready, to let it come when it's time, and try to see it as a surprise in your life with the Page of Cups. So they're saying here to let it go. The obsession has to be let go about your love life, right? Release the obsession of trying to find this specific person, because you may be trying to find it in all kinds of faces, into all kinds of people. The next time you meet a man from Germany or a man from, let's say, the UK, you might be like, are you a Sagittarius? So they're kind of wanting you to step away from this sort of obsessive energy about your love life, and just to try to surrender to when it's supposed to naturally come in for you, okay? With the Page of Cups, the Devil, and the 10 of Wands here. And honestly, I think a lot of you can attest that when you release the attachment to a situation, it seems to come back at you in full force, right? With the 10 of Cups as the energy of your reading, by the way, Samantha. I do see you very happy with somebody in the future, but your spirit guides are saying that it's coming. This person comes in unexpectedly. The devil here is try to release your obsessive attachment to finding out who this person is, okay? As difficult as that is, it would do best for you and your love life overall and your mental health too. Just to wait to see as things unfold, focusing on other aspects of your life, okay? So this is your response from your spiritual team to wait. Try to wait, and just be open-minded to the love that comes in for you, okay? My problem with them is they tell me things, and when I ask, they say, never mind. Oh my God. Honestly, I wonder what your readings look like, Samantha. If I had to wager a guess, if I like just clearing the energies and not connected to your spirit guides in particular, your situation, what you're going through, sounds a lot like my trial. And my trial was essentially spirit telling me that that something was destined for me in this lifetime, and that was true actually. And not only do I have this thing in my life has been so blessed by my experience. Okay, so if you want to know a story of hope, I have what I was asking about multiple times every day, driving them crazy. But unfortunately, I was not in an emotionally healthy place at the time. So when they were telling me this thing would happen, I was driving myself crazy, trying to figure out, where are you? Where is this? Why isn't it in my life right now? I am so lonely. I am so stressed. I am so sad. But unfortunately, because of my eagerness and because of my obsession about the topic, I not only drove my spirit guides insane, I drove myself insane looking for this thing in every person that I ever laid eyes on that even vaguely resembled the description. Unfortunately, not only did I get my heart broken quite a lot, I had to learn some pretty harsh lessons. That I kept begging spirit to say, yes, it was this, because every no was a pain in my heart and it triggered my old wounds. A no was a trigger and a wound, pain for me. So over time, as I was like, you know what, I need a break from this heartbreak, I took a pause. Honestly, I did take a pause. I took a pause to focus on myself, to build my finances, to focus and grow who I was as a person. And in that time, when I let the idea of this obsessive desire to find this thing that I was hoping would heal me, I instead healed myself. And in that process, almost like a week after I was like, I'm done with this, I'm not looking for it, it came in for me. Okay. And so when I achieved this thing, I was just like, dang, like I'm in such a better place. Who I was before was not ready for this thing as I am right now. So I tell you this to say, hang in there and have hope. Samantha, what you want will come in for you, but something may just need to be released. Some things may need to be learned about one's life, okay? It can happen for you. I've seen it happen so many times. It is about some type of surrender and release, letting go of something, some type of internal attachment. It's tough. It's hard fought, Samantha, but it can happen for you. I believe in that. I see what your spirit guides are trying to do, and I respect their work. I know it's challenging because they feel hurt watching us be in pain, but they do have to make sure that they're guiding us in a way where we can not only learn to cope better with the world around us, to coexist with those around us, but to also maintain the healthy dynamics that we have coming in for us because we are in a better place emotionally, mentally, physically. Okay, so this is just hope for you. Hang in there. You got this. So with that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions now. Thank you so much for your donation, Samantha. I appreciate you. We're going to open up for 3 more free, well, as many free questions as we want to open up for. So if you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer as many people as I can before we wrap up with the raffle. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Balraj, you're saying here, does Balraj and Nandini have unfinished business left? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Balraj, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as Nandini here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Zero 3 cards. Is this a yes or no? Do these two have unfinished business? Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Cups here. Spirit is what I think it is. The answer is is what I think it is. The answer seems to be no. One of these two has moved on, and one of them hasn't. Okay, so these two do not have unfinished business with each other. Things have been wrapped up. We do have the Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Queen of Cups here. Someone has moved forward, and someone is still holding on to the attachment of the connection. Okay, so this is the energy of someone has emotionally moved forward with their life. You know, they're go on to other horizons, interacting with new people. Someone else here has the attachment. It's them who needs the closure for themselves. Okay, so that is the energy. One of them needs closure within themselves. The other has moved forward. They don't have unfinished business, but there's still the energy of lingering on to somebody, hoping that they will return. Okay, so that is your reading, Balraj. Good luck to you. All the best to you. All right, we're gonna get to another person now, Jenna. Am I getting a call from possible workplace? I got called somewhere last week and my phone died. Not sure what was it from a work. I'm so sorry, Jenna. That sucks. We're gonna clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit, to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as this energy surrounding your question. Spirit, and 3 cards. Is Jenna getting a call from possible workplace? The answer is yes, you are. Oh, shoot. Yes, you are. Very soon, too, Jenna. You have here the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands coming through here. Not only is this a possible, very powerful yes, but it does seem like it's going to happen very soon for you. Knight of Wands is a fast-moving energy. It looks like a gentleman that you're going to get to know, maybe a possible boss, HR person, who knows what this could be. But the Ace of Pentacles indicates a job energy. So this is awesome coming out for you. The answer is a yes. The answer is a yes. Joanna, it's good to see you. Hello and happy Wednesday to you. Bernadette, we're going to get to your energy now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. May we connect to Bernadette, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Kayla here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. What is Kayla up to? We have here the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles here. Is it what I think it is? It looks like she's investigating some type of, I think she had a kid. Ooh. It looks like she's been, she's entertaining some type of either opportunity or offer that has been given to her. Like something has been shown to her or offered to her that is a huge victory. She's kind of wanting to keep it on the down low from people though. So this doesn't feel like her baby. Maybe someone's offering her some type of substantial support. She doesn't want to share with anybody. She wants to keep a little bit secret. Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles here. She's doing very well, honestly. She is doing very well. She's just really in the energy right now of keeping something to herself as she's navigating whatever this situation is with her. So she's in a good place. She's just to herself because she's wanting to keep something sacred or secret, okay? So that is your reading. She's doing pretty well. If you're worried about her, it looks like she's in a good place at this time. So that is the reading. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to Stella M here. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to Stella M, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question, Spirit, and 3 cards. Who's pulling on Stella M's energy? You're very welcome, Bernadette. We have here the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands here is what I think it is. It's somebody who has an emotional crush on you, Stella M. So who is pulling on your energy? Someone who has like an emotional crush on you. So I don't know if they know who you are physically, like if they've ever seen your face, but someone has some feelings for you emotionally. They don't really know, it's almost like they don't really know what you look like. That's fascinating. I don't know if you're ever on forums or you ever share things with people, Stella M, but with the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Ace of Wands here. It appears to be that you have somebody who's thinking about you very heavily. It's just daydreaming about you with that Ace of Wands here, coming up with all kinds of creative things about the two of you together. I've been on forums. So you got a little bit of a secret admirer in your corner, Stella M, thinking about you, pulling on your energy, things like that, okay? So that's what's coming through in this energy. We're gonna get to Sam Reen. Clear the ooh la la indeed, Bernadette. Ooh la la indeed. Oh my God. Spirit, we're gonna clear the air. You're very welcome, Stella M. Thank you so much for coming through. We're gonna get to Sam Reen here. Close out the previous readings. Spirit, what's coming next for Sam Reen? Currently unemployed. What's coming next for them? 2 cards into that. The High Priestess and the Star here. Well, first of all, Sam Reen, look at that. Spirit only asked me to pull 2 cards for you. With the High Priestess and the Star coming out here, you have a dream come true coming for you. I don't know exactly what it looks like for you, but when I split the deck, I did see the Star. Splitting the deck again, I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool coming out here. So you have 4 major arcanas, dude. I don't know what's coming through for you, but you got a pretty good energy of luck heading your way. So stay optimistic. You have some big news on its way to you, okay? Look at that. Ace of Pentacles and the Star with the High Priestess and the Fool. I don't think I can say any luckier of an energy than that other than the Magician. We got to get like a clover, like a 4-leaf clover card coming through. I might make my own deck, actually. My own Oracle deck one day. All right, so I'm too lazy to search for a new job, claiming the energy. Respects to you. All right, chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more. I promise. I promise. We're going to get to S. Virgo's donation now. S. Virgo, when you're ready, feel free to post your first question. We will get to your reading now. And then after S. Virgo's readings, chat, we're going to do 3 more free questions, the raffle, and that'll be the end of the stream. I'm going to wrap up with my beautiful moderators, Joanna and Tortoise Love, okay? Thank you, moderators, for being in the chat. I appreciate you guys. All right, so S. Virgo, when you're ready, feel free to post your question. We will get to you as soon as you are ready, okay? Take your time. Take your time. All right, hello, Weavers. It's good to see you too. Oh my God, I missed you in chat. David, thank you for your donation. I'll put you on the list now. You're going to be after the raffle has been announced, okay? We put David on the list, X2. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're just waiting for S. Virgo to post her questions when she's ready. But in the meantime, we can do some more free questions. We'll do Philia here. Did Eric like and will he respond to the video I sent him? Please and thank you, Spirit. Close out the previous readings. Can we connect to Philia, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question? Please and thank you, Spirit. In 3 cards, did Eric like and will he respond to Philia's video that she sent him? Is what I think it is. It looks like Eric will consider responding, but he's going to be taking his time responding to it. We have here the Knight of Pentacles. We have here the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Cups here, okay? So the energies coming through is, the answer is he's going to be taking his time responding, but he will come around to it. Looks like with the 7 of Pentacles, he may decide to send you a message, okay? So the answer is, it looks like he did like what you sent, but he's not quite ready to respond just yet, okay, Philia? So that's the answer coming through for your reading. I sent for a 4th. Thank you so much, S. Virgo. I appreciate you. Hello, David. It's good to see you. I'm going to put you on the list now. David, if you want to post your questions, by the way, because I do know that you like to send them in advance, I'm going to give you a timestamp in the comments of the end of the stream if you would like to have that for you, okay? Because I think you do tend to like a timestamp. All right, so chat, we're going to get to S. Virgo's readings. Please pause your free questions. We will do more. You're so very welcome, Philia. All right, so clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to S. Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question here. We're going to connect to this person, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide him, spirit. In 3 cards, how does this person truly feel about S. Virgo? I think I'm falling for him. Oh my goodness. We have here the 4 of Wands, the World, and the King. Listen, here's what I think it is. I think he's falling for you too, S. Virgo. Look at the cards that we have here. I'm so happy for you. 4 of Wands is coming out. The World, the King of Cups here, okay? Followed by that 10 of Cups energy too. So Spirit is saying, oh my God, my heart feels so happy tapping into this S. Virgo. He's really into you too. It kind of feels like he's pretty done searching and he's like, you know what, this feels like it could be a done deal. Let's just see where things go. 4 Wands in the world here. I'm pretty happy with S. Virgo. King of Cups, his emotions are developing for you too. We're going to get 2 more cards about his feelings. Spirit, 2 cards on that King of Cups energy. What is he exactly feeling? Ace of Wands, definitely attracted to you. And the 3 of Pentacles is coming through here. A sense of motivation for the connection. Look at that. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles is coming through here. Your spirit guides are saying, how does this person truly feel about you? Not only are they falling for you too, but they feel like they have so much fun with you. They're so drawn to you. They're so attracted to you. And with the 3 of Pentacles coming out here, this person wants to work on this connection, okay? Hoping that you want to work on it as well. Spirit, 3 cards on that 3 of Pentacles. We have here the hoping. Did we not talk about that? Hoping that you're also interested in working on this. So we have the hoping coming through here. Faith is coming here. Longing, craving, and wanting. And the intuition as well. Oh, I love this so much. So you have someone who mutually feels the same way as you. And he's hoping, because he is sort of sensing it from you as well, that you are into him as he feels like he's into you. He kind of feels like you dig him as well. So you must be able to show him or express your feelings for him in a way that he gets it too, okay? Like he gets what's coming across. We're going to get 2 cards for you. For this reading, before we move on to the next one, we have here the Adventure in the reverse, followed by the Reconnect. This guy is not interested in exploring other options right now. So I gotta say, like, it looks like he kind of wants to shut down the other people he's chatting with the Adventure in the reverse, dude, with the Reconnect. He's like, I'm not going back out there in that dating scene. You can't make me. I really want to focus on this. It's looking really good right now. So you have somebody who not only is developing feelings for you, they're hoping that you also feel it like he's feeling it. He hopes that you are also looking forward to the future with him as he is with you. And he kind of just wants to stop looking, wants to stop the search, okay? Doesn't want to really go back into the market because he really digs you, finds you super attractive, okay? David, I'm going to save your question. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So save your question now. I got your first and second question, okay? All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now, which is how will the trip go when I see him in June? Spirit, tapping into the energies of June. In 4 cards, how will the trip go between these two? 10 of Pentacles is coming out here. The 8 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and lastly, we have the 6 of Wands here. So what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. It looks like, dude, look, the Magician coming out here. I love it. So with this 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands coming out here, your spirit guides have this to say about how the trip will go. Whatever you're seeing in him, through the experience in June, it makes you feel even more confident about how things will look like in the long term between the two of you, okay? With that 6 of Wands energy of that victory. So with the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands here, Spirit is saying that the trip goes well enough that you feel quite confident about the future before ahead of you two, before the both of you. Okay, we're gonna get 3 cards as to what else is coming through in this energy. They're saying 5 cards actually. So, okay, so Spirit, 5 oracle cards on how this trip will go for the two of them. So something comes through. You recognize like this guy has strong long-term potential. I trust in that, right? Like something about his character, the way he moves, the way he carries himself. You just feel really good about the possibilities between the two of you. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Look at this star here. Okay, look at this. Spirit is essentially repeating the message for you as Virgo, and we have it here like this: the divine feminine and the females coming through here. It looks like a worry that you may often have about your potential mates and partners is this person long-term potential? Is there a future with me and this person? Do they exhibit traits that look concrete, like stable enough for me to have a stable bond with them, right? With the stress and the hopeless here, it looks like maybe you have had a lot of experiences where that answer felt like no, where you didn't feel like this person would be there for you during stressful times, where you didn't feel like this person's character was compatible for your long-term life with your family, even, for example. But with the caregiver coming through at the end here, it looks like whatever this guy is doing to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure, it is enough. You feel like you're cared for enough to feel less stressed out about the future between you guys. So it looks like he's coming across really stable to you in his energy on the trip, and you're feeling very secure, having your heart, putting your heart in his care. We're going to get one more card for you for how will the trip go when you see him in June. We have here the Chariot coming through here. It looks like you guys may be planning for when the next trip is going to happen, okay? So keep a lookout for that. You guys have some pretty awesome stuff coming in for you. I just feel like this man is going to make you feel so safe and warm in his arms. I just feel like I'm being held by a very strong, burly man, and I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to worry about anything ever again. Okay, so I feel like whatever he does is going to make you feel stress-free during the trip, okay? All right, so we're going to get to your next reading now. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. David, I got your 3rd question. Thank you so much. So we're going to get to your next question, which is, in every way, will my life change being with him? In any way, will my life change being with him? He's so different, but I really like it. He's positive, and I want more of that in my life. Spirit, close out the previous readings. We're going to reconnect to as Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as M, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 4 cards. Will this individual, will this person change as Virgo's life just being with him, Spirit? 3 to 4 cards on that. We have here the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, is it what I think it is? So Spirit is saying there are some complications, you know. Will this person change your life just by being with him? Spirit's not saying that you're necessarily going to change, but it's going to be like he's going to be okay, so this is I don't even know how to explain this. So let me just tap into what Spirit is saying. It's like he's not going to change your life the way that you expect him to, right? Like it's not like some things are going to reverse, and his influence is going to be input in those things, okay? So the energies coming through is like he's going to be a part of your life and a partnership in your life, okay? So we have here the cards of the 5 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords here, followed by the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So he's a partnership, not like a direct change, okay? This is, I think Spirit is almost wanting to be more specific, like he will be a positive influence, but it's not like he's going to make your personality dramatically shift. He will be a great companion, a rightful companion even, but it's almost like, is what I think it is? Spirit is implying that you are far too independent of a person to have somebody else just come in to influence you so much to the point that you changed completely in character. Okay, so Spirit is saying, listen, he could bring in a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, but you seem really solid. It's like you bring change for you, and it's almost like no one has really the ability to come in and affect how independent you are in your energy, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna get one more card for you, and then 5 oracle cards for this reading. We have here the Nine of Swords. Spirit, 5 cards into this Nine of Swords, please. The Justice, followed by the Trapped, the Intimacy, the Shocking, lastly the Spying coming through here. So here's what's coming through in this energy. Okay, Spirit, so what I think it is. So Spirit is saying, even though you guys may be close and you guys are connecting and you guys are even just bonding, confiding in one another, you are so heavily independent that you create change for yourself, that he won't be able to like crack whatever code you have going on within you. He can be this really great influence, justice, trapped, and the intimacy coming through here. But it looks like, unfortunately, this guy won't be giving you any super major life changes. It's the energy, you're going to bring in that energy for yourself. Okay, so with the shocking and the information coming through here, this is what your spirit guides would like to tell you. He will be a caring partnership in your life, but not this force of change that you maybe would hope for. In fact, you're kind of that energy for you as Virgo. So this is what your spirit guides are saying in this energy. Hello, MM, it's good to see you. I got your donation. Thank you. You will be the last readings of today. Thank you so much for your support. I'm going to put you on the list now. MM, if you would like to email me at generalgoodstarot@gmail.com what your reading questions are. Let me know if they are mini questions or full readings. That'll just help, just in case you disappear or you're not able to be here for the readings. I can give you a timestamp in the description of your questions, okay? All right, so we're going to get to as Virgo's last question, last mini question, which is, how will WWE figure out the distance? Okay, I'm thinking you're talking about wrestling as Virgo, WWE. How will we figure out the distance? Like, will we close that gap? Oh my God, I'm thinking about fighting people. I'm like, dang, you in the ring? You in the octagon? Okay, so Spirit, clear the energies. We're going to connect to S Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit of 5 cards. How will these two figure out the distance? Will these two close the gap? We have here the Knight of Swords coming through here, the King of Cups, followed by the 8 of Cups, Spirit, the Hierophant, and lastly, the Ace of Swords here. Is it what I think it is currently, Spirit? You're good. I'm like out here thinking about fighting. Spirit is what I think it is. So even though it's too soon to say right now, Spirit is saying this. You will be taking your time closing the distance, but it does appear like this guy is super open to making the plans to close the gap. So what happens, how will you guys close the gap? It looks like it happens like a impulsive action from the gentleman actually first. Knight of Swords and the King of Cups is coming through here. We have here the 8 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords here. Even though this is like an impulsive thing by this person, and it's interesting that the, I don't know if you guys can see that glitch here. It looks like he's not able to push for that just immediately, and you guys have to like slow it down and then make the breakthrough plan, okay? So first it comes through as an impulsive maybe suggestion from this gentleman. You guys pump the brakes. Knight of Pentacles is coming out here, and then you kind of wisely bring the plan together with that Ace of Swords of bringing that together, okay? So it's Spirit is saying this, it happens too quickly. There's a pause, and then there's the actual concrete plans on how to bridge the gap. We're going to see how that exactly happens with the 5 of Cups here. Not the 5 of Cups, but the 8 of Cups here. So Spirit, in 5 cards, how does this exactly happen? Hi, Tharani, it's good to see you. I've sent for a mini and a full. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to update the list when we open up for the raffle, okay? Much appreciation to you. One more, Spirit. All right, got you. All right, so as Virgo, you guys do seem to bridge the gap together. He suggests some kind of crazy plan, and then you're like, "Ugh, I just need you to slow on down, buddy." So you do pump the brakes on some type of plan he suggests, and then you guys actually carefully make a plan afterwards. Okay, it's pretty cute when he does impulsively suggest a plan. So we have here the caregiver and the chasing here, the toxicity, the pursuit here. Again, Spirit is implying like he is saying something real rushed. Maybe he's suggesting to move in with you or something like that. But the energies is coming through like you're saying, hey, let's not do that right now, buddy, but we can work through it, okay? We have here the power supply, the pain, the apprehension, the fear coming through here, cautiousness, and the beauty. So the energy is coming through for this last reading is that as Virgo, how will you guys figure out the distance? This person's going to impulsively suggest something. I believe that you're in the energy of shutting it down. Okay, you're shutting it down because it's a little bit too impulsive and you're a little bit apprehensive about the plan. So maybe he's suggesting something like moving in with you or being your next door neighbor or you guys getting a place together somewhere, right? So it looks like you shut down the plan, but you guys do make a more concrete plan that is safer and more cautious in the long run. Okay, so that's how you guys end up bridging the gap. First an impulsive plan and then a more carefully well thought out decision, and then Ace of Swords, that breakthrough that you guys are together able to interact with each other every single day. How beautiful is that? So that is your reading, S Virgo. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. I'm gonna ring the bounty of success. Good luck to you and all that comes for you. Okay, this looks like a great connection, and I do hope it works out in your favor how you would like it to. Okay. All right, so with that said, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions. These will be the last batch of free questions for this stream before we close on down. So if you like a free reading, now's your time to post. After this last batch of free questions, chat, we will open up for the free full reading raffle. Anyone and everyone can join. I'll let you know when it's open. Don't post anything just yet, okay? Don't post anything just yet. All right, so hello, Violet. It's good to see you. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, chat. Welcome on in. Tharania, since you're not going to be here for your reading, I'm going to give you a timestamp for your question, okay? No worries about that. So timestamp, Tharania, you're going to get that in the comments, okay? Thank you so much. And let me do timestamp David, too. Timestamp David and possibly MM if she's not able to be here for her questions. Tharadia, I got your email as well. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to answer 3 people, the last free questions of today. We're going to get to country. I've proposed a bestie-cation. A bestie-cation. I was told now may not be good, not be a great time, understandably so. What does the future outlook look like for this happening successfully after fully closing the prior door? All right, so close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to country, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her. Question, Spirit, and 3 cards. What does the future outlook look like for this happening successfully after fully closing the prior door? Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is what I think it is now, Spirit. So it looks like what's going to happen, what's most likely going to happen is a conversation about this. I kind of feel like there needs to be a talk before you can even push forward with the vacation energy. So Spirit is almost saying that there is essentially like a block here until somebody has agreed to go. And Spirit can't give you a definitive answer on that just yet. Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So this is what your Spirit guides are wanting to say to you, country, that they can't give you clear information right now because it's a little bit too soon, because the current energies is that they need you to have a discussion about this beforehand, again, about where you guys would like to be when the time is freed up, okay? So the answer is not definitive at this time from your spiritual team, unfortunately, but I hope you are able to go on your bestication. That is the cutest name to call it. Oh my God. All right, we're going to get to Lucas here. Clear the energies, close out the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit, to connect to Lucas, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, 3 cards for his general reading. The Sun is coming out here. You have the 4 of Swords in the reverse. One more, Spirit. And the Empress. Spirit, say what I think it is. Dude, Lucas, you have some good news coming in for you. I will say this, though. It looks like the good news is going to involve a lot of movement and activity, okay? With the Sun, the Empress in the reverse, and the Empress here, Spirit is saying this, okay? On the horizon, you have something, some type of energy is flowing into your life where it is nonstop go, nonstop interaction, nonstop action. Okay, I just see you being a very, very, very busy bee. The Empress is coming through here, and oddly enough, I'm getting like a queen bee type of energy. Someone who is constantly being worked, work, but you're in a great mood about it, though. You're in a great mood about it, even if you're not getting too much rest. With the Sun, the 4 of Swords, and the Empress coming through here, you're going to be tired, but it does look like you have a good time. So something is coming in for you, Lucas, where it's a lot of work, a lot of energy coming in, but you're feeling really positive. You're feeling great. And I do see you somewhat feeling like this is something that makes you feel, what's the word for it? Proud of yourself. So you seem to be proud of something that you're really working very diligently on, and you're in good spirits. So this is the energy coming for you for your general reading. You have a lot of work coming in for you at some point, but you're going to be proud of that work, okay? Beautiful. Good for you. You're very welcome, Lucas. You're welcome, country. All the best. Yeah, I hope you're able to do it. All right, so one more reading. The last reading for today is... we're going to give Violets this reading. What do my spirit guides want me to know right now? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. In 3 cards, connecting to Violet's spirit guides, ancestors, and all those who guide them in 3 cards. What do you want Violets to know at this time? Now, you even got the reverse energy. You have the Moon, the Chariot, and lastly, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. This is what I think it is, Spirit. So your spirit guides are saying, we have nothing that we want you to know, but we want to suggest something here, okay? You're very welcome, S. Virgo. Thank you for your support. Good energies coming from your reading, by the way. All right, so for you, we have here the Moon, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. Your spirit guides don't have anything to tell you, but they do want to ask you to nurture some of your ideas right now at this time, okay? That's a message for you with the Knight of Cups here. Maybe you're thinking about like decorating your home or fixing up the toilet or repairing something on your desk, okay? Your spirit guides are saying start nurturing some of your ideas, okay? There's going to be some important thought that will come across for you if you do this. So while there isn't anything major to say with the Moon and the Chariot here, with the Queen of Pentacles, if you've been thinking about repairing something, working on something, arranging something, right, in your home, in your space, or in your life, they're saying to take care of those things if you can. There's something about an important revelation coming in for you if you're able to do that. So that is your reading, Violet. With that said, chat, that is officially the end of the free portion part of the stream. I'm no longer taking any more donations and no more free readings, but we're going to open up for the raffle now. Chat, if you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading. That's essentially 10 tarot cards, 10 oracle cards for any in-depth reading that you would like to have, how someone feels, what's going on in the future with you, career prospects even, right? Or just the energies around you. Maybe you can even ask a spoopy question, which is, are there any ghosts around me currently? Ooh, maybe you want to ask that. Maybe someone that wants to ask that. So all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. We're going to announce the winner after the next 2 donations with David, okay? Alrighty, so hold on for a moment. David, since you are asking 3, hold on, since you're asking multiple readings, we're going to actually put you on a pause for the time being and give it to somebody with a lighter amount of questions, okay? Just so that you have uninterrupted question time, okay? So we're going to give it to Natasha Dew, and we're going to give it to one more person, which is Thorania, okay? So we're going to do Thorania and Natasha Dew because these two they have less questions than David and MM, and so I won't be breaking up their questions in between the readings, okay? So this is not to kick you guys off your place in the list. This is more so about having you guys have uninterrupted time for your questions, okay? And Natasha do. Awesome. All right, so MM will be the last reading of today. Awesome. Awesome. I hope you guys don't mind. All right, so with that said, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Rania, we're going to get to your question right now. Because, David, if we were to do your questions, we would only be doing 2 of them, and so it will be broken up by the raffle winner, okay? So with that, so that we don't do that and we just have a nice streamlined thing, we're going to be doing it like that. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to get to Rania first. Rania, your timestamp is 1:10:04. Hold on and save you right now. Your question is 1:10:04. And your reading is, I ended up getting my kitten, and I was wondering if my mom will eventually like the kitten. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Hi, Ari. It's good to see you. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, Thorania, as well as the energy surrounding your question. We're going to connect to your mother, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her spirit in 5 cards. Will Thorania's mother end up eventually liking the kitten? You have here the 4 of Cups. The Queen of Wands, the Magician here, followed by the Strength, and the Judgment here. So what I think it is. Your mom is pretty like, is it what I think it is? I feel like, oh gosh, the Rania. Spirit, 5 cards on why this Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Her mom has all kinds of things about it. Okay. Is what I think it is. Okay, wait, hold on, Spirit. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so this is like your mom is going to be all kinds of mixed emotions about this, okay? She will ignore the kitten because like she's in her ego about it. She's just feeling really sassy about you getting this kitten. Like, why did you do this? 4 of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. However, she will come around to the kitten because at some point she's just like, oh, I wish I was nicer to the cat and I wish that we could be friends. Look at the energies of the Magician, the Strength, and the Judgment here. So at first your mom's going to just pretend to ignore the kitten. She secretly wants to pet the kitten though, okay? And I gotta say this, she might even be the one who spoils the kitten the most at some point in time based on this energy. It's kind of like, if you know the word tsundere or the word to behave one way but really feel something in the heart, it's like she's being really rude on the outside when really on the inside she wants to bond with the cat. So Spirit is saying the answer is yes. She will eventually turn around and embrace the cat, but for a bit she's going to ignore it and act like it's the worst thing in the world. So we have here the egotism, but deep down on the inside with the thinking she really wants to pet the cat. With the road coming through here, the fire and the chemistry here, I just saw her like giving the cat an outfit or something like that, or a little collar with a bell. She's going to have such great passion for this cat, okay? So Spirit is saying yes, and at some point she's going to turn back around and be super passionate about the kitten at some point, okay? So listen, if you're worried that this is going to be a forever thing, the answer is no. She's going to come around at some point eventually in time, okay? So for the full reading, clearing the energies, facade is a good word, country. Thank you. So clearing the energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Your next question is, what will be coming next for me in love, Spirit? Clearing the energies connecting to Thorania's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her love life, Spirit, in 4 cards. What is coming next in love for Thorania. We have here the Empress. We have here the Knight of Swords here, followed by the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This is what I think it is. So you're gonna be experiencing what feels like a very mature time in love for you. Hello, it's good to see you. So we have here the Empress here, followed by the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Swords here. You're gonna have pretty soon. I guess you're gonna listen. Pretty soon, Thorania, you're gonna have a bunch of options coming into your life that you have no idea who these freaking people are. Okay, you have new energies coming in love for you, people asking you out on dates, people showing or expressing interest in you because you're so beautiful. We do have advice coming in. They're saying 5 cards for the advice. They want to give you advice even before you get excited about this energy. So you have quite a few people coming into you in love, wanting to ask you out on a date, wanting to get to know you, get your number. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles here, followed by the King of Wands. Most of them are playboys. Spirit is saying most of them are playboys. Oh my God. Listen, look at that. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles here, followed by the King of Wands. So they are saying you're going to have a lot of energies coming into your life, Thorania. Some of them, most of them are in a playboy energy because they find you so attractive with this King of Wands, okay? So they're saying take your time. Trust that being single is better than just giving yourself to one of these guys. So do take your time and use your discernment when you're dealing with some of these new guys coming in, because they do just kind of feel like you're really hot, okay? But some of them do have genuine, mature intentions towards you. We're going to get 2 more cards for you. We have here the 5 of Pentacles, one more, Spirit, and the High Priestess. This is what I think it is. So you may be like frustrated. So Spirit is saying, try to take your time getting to know these new energies. Some of them are really just in it for the good time, okay? So try to use your discernment looking for the more serious type of people. It will bum you out. It looks like with the 5 of Pentacles, High Priestess, that some of them are in this energy, which sucks, right? Like no one ever wants to deal with a person who's not serious about you. But Spirit is saying, while you have a lot of options coming in, a lot of them aren't great. Use your discernment. Take it slow with them. As frustrating as it will be to know that some of them only have the intention just to get you in bed, that's okay at the same time, because if you use your discernment, then you can recognize who really is there just to genuinely date you. Look at that. Knight of Cups is coming out here. So you have a lot of romance coming in the near future, by the way. Knight of Swords is a fast-moving energy. So you have a few options coming in towards you in love, people asking you out on dates, people wanting to get to know who you are. Spirit's advice for you to strongly heed is don't approach this with just giving all of them a chance. Kind of analyze their characters and test or gauge whether they're really there for you or just there for, you know, what's between our legs, okay? So we're going to get 6 cards for some more readings on this, Spirit. 6 cards on what's next in Thorania's love life. We have here Hopeless, followed by the Withdrawn here, Single, Lonely, Solitary. The Hidden is coming out here, the Surveillance. And lastly, we have here the Realization, Spirit. 1 more cards on this energy. The Runaway, exactly, Spirit. One card on this energy. So your spirit guides really, they're so worried about you, Thorania. They're worried that because if you're single right now and you're really not entertaining anyone, Spirit is worried that being single is going to motivate this energy of allowing or entertaining some bad actors in your life, okay? Sometimes when we are single, we may break down our boundaries just to let somebody in because of that loneliness and that pain, okay? But Spirit is asking you not to freaking do that. In fact, they're telling me to curse at you. Don't you fucking do that. So we have here the Hopeless and the Withdrawn coming out here, followed by the Hidden and the Surveillance. You don't know what these people's intentions are. Even if you're lonely, you don't know what that person is intending for you. So do take your time getting to know them. Being lonely is better than the pain of dealing with a person who does not respect you whatsoever, okay? I promise you that. So with the Surveillance and the Runaway here, when you take your time and you recognize the characters of some of these options coming in, you're going to run away. Get away. Don't pass go. Don't bother getting to know them any further. It's not worth it, okay? So it looks like you're looking really good lately, Therania, and people are coming towards you because of that, because of your magnetic energy. Use your discernment. Don't just date anybody coming towards you. Take your time getting to know them, a week, maybe even a month too, by the way, because some of them really don't have good intentions, okay? It's better to be single than to rush love coming in for you. So we're going to get 4 more cards for you on this energy, and that is your reading. We have here the conflicted. We have here the cloudy judgment, the commitment, and lastly, we have here the abandoned. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Because if you're not careful, if you end up falling for a guy that you were already feeling a little bit unsure about, and you just let them in because again, loneliness, being single, it does look like you will feel that person's abandonment and feel your abandonment wound again. Okay, so it looks like Spirit senses and sees that there are certain individuals who you don't really know too well coming towards your energy at this time. Okay, protect yourself as best as you can, because some of these people just want to consume you and then abandon you. Okay, so we have the energies of the conflicted coming through here, the cloudy judgment, followed by the energies of the commitment and the abandoned here. So it kind of feels like somebody has the ability to leave you high and dry and emotionally messed up. So your spirit guides are begging you, don't rush into any new energies just yet. Really get the sense of who their characters are, and if at any point you see a red flag, get out of there. Get out of that connection. It's not worth seeing things through. That person may have the ability of genuinely leaving you high and dry. Okay, so this is about like sort of being realistic, asking yourself, like, is this a red flag or am I just overreacting to this? Like, if you genuinely see true red flags, I would just say this, like, I just got the channel message of, if you would not want your best friend to date this person, don't date this person. If you wouldn't want your most closest sister to date this person, don't date this person. Think about someone you care incredibly deeply for, that you love from the bottom of your heart. If you introduce the person that you're seeing to this person and they got together, would you say, I like that person for this person? I like this relationship? Ask yourself, is how the person treating you, talking to you, interacting with you, how you want other people to interact with a person you love, okay? That'll be a pretty good indicator for if is this person right for you. Because when you think about it in the energy of someone you love, then you're able to see those red flags even more clear. So that is the message to you, Therania. Good luck to you in this energy. We're going to get to Natasha Dew's question now. I'm going to give you a timestamp, Natasha. And then chat, we're going to open up. Rather, we're going to announce the winner of the raffle right after Natasha's reading, okay? And then we'll wrap up the remainder of the stream with David and MM. Beautiful. Guys, thank you for your patience. I know this feels like a lot happening here, but I appreciate your patience with me. I will be back on Friday with some more 3-card readings, by the way. Tune in for that, okay? Tune in for that. I think we might actually do yes or no questions on Friday. Spirit is saying to do yes or no questions. I might donate at the end. I will let you know, dear. Gotcha, Joanna. Take your time. No rush, okay? No rush. All right, clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, Natasha, just give me a moment. I'm updating the list right now. Okay, I'm updating the list. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Natasha, your timestamp is 1:22:56. Just making sure I get your name. And your first question here is, I signed my contract for my current job. What's the energy around next school year for me? All right, so clear the energies. Want to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as the energy surrounding your current job. At the moment, Spirit and 3 cards. What's the energy around next school year for Natasha Dew? Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, one more, Spirit, and the 8 of Wands here. 2 more. Natasha, I see you. You're in such a good emotional place next year. I almost feel like crying. Like I feel so free and so happy. Ah, I feel free. So we have here the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands here. So Natasha, what Spirit predicts for you based on the trajectory that they're seeing, there's something about you feeling like you've made a good choice next year. Emotionally, you're such in a good place. You're feeling good about yourself. You're not even thinking about your job, which is interesting because you're thinking about how to build your life outside of the job. Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups here. There's something about you feeling like you understand when you make really strong decisions, you often end up in a better place with the Ten of Cups. So not only are you feeling better about yourself, about your place in the world, you're also feeling very confident about your decision making skills. Okay. So it's like next year, you're going to find yourself having a heightened sense of personal confidence because you feel like whenever I make a strong choice to cut something out to go towards something, it leads me to better possibilities. 10 of Cups is coming through here. So, what Spirit predicts for you next year around this time is that you are feeling incredibly at peace. Very what's the word for it, very balanced, like very much in the essence of comfort, and you also feel extraordinary, like super exceptionally confident about your decision making skills. Like your intuition feels like it's super top notch next year, especially when you make choices for you. Okay, so you're moving and the energy of just having faith in who you are very powerfully. Okay, we're gonna get 4 cards on why that's the situation here. We have here the money, the money, the child, followed by the tunnel. It's because the money. I don't know. Maybe you're making more money by next year, but you're like, I guess something that you've done. You're bringing in way more money for you, Natasha. It's the money. So we have here the money with the child here coming through, followed by the tunnel. Look at that, the light at the end of the tunnel and the wooded area. So why you feel more confident about your decision making skills is because of what comes back to you having made those powerful choices. Okay, so with the child, the tunnel, and the wooded area, even though you can't clearly see what's going to happen for you in the future, you're so confident about your decisions because they brought you so much value. Okay, that you're just like, listen, I just put it in the hands of me. I put it in the hands of me and my choices, okay? It's like, when someone's like, Jesus, take the wheel, you're basically like, Natasha, take over, take over. You just have this great sense of self-confidence about yourself, okay? So we're going to get one more card for you, Spirit, one more card for Natasha. So you're in a better place. You're making more money. You're feeling really good about making more money because you had done something that got you more money. But I will say there's the energy of conflict coming through here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? It's It's like even though you know your choices will bring you to better horizons, Natasha, you feel conflicted within your heart, okay? Because part of you feeling conflicted is like, you know, if I know that if I do this, it will be good for me, but I feel bad about leaving the current situation because I know of the attachments that came along with it. So you're also conflicted next year because it's like you choose better paths for you, but then you feel bad about the people or the attachments that you've gained in the choice that you made like the prior year before. Okay, so let's say you're in a school and you're leaving for another school with better pay, better possibilities. You feel like stuck or sad about making a transition to move on because, like, let's say kids are attached to you. They think you're their favorite teacher, or the faculty are super nice and super connected to you as well. Okay, so Spirit also sees you feeling conflicted because yes, I always make a move that really is good for me, but at the same time, so many people are attached to me here, and I feel like I'm also taking that into account too. So I also see you feeling conflicted, really confident, but conflicted about moving forward. moving forward with your life too. Okay, so this is what Spirit sees for you next year. You're looking really great next year, Natasha. So we're going to get to your next reading, which is Next in Love. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit, to connect to Natasha, higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her love life, Spirit, and 3 cards. What is next in love for her? The Temperance, the Page of Swords, and the Hangman here is what I think it is. If you're entertaining anyone, this does sort of indicate there isn't any super strong energies in love just at this moment. Temperance, Page of Swords, and the Hangman here. You may be just talking to people at this time, flirting with other people, getting to know other people, but I don't see anything really strong here. Just a lot of talking phases with other people, okay? We're going to get 3 cards as to why you're in this sort of pause, wait, gentle surrender energy at this time. So I don't see anything major happening in your love life anytime soon. Just talking to people, getting to know people, and going through that. So we have here the stress here, followed by the withdrawn. One more, Spirit. And the energies of the conflict. Spirit, is what I think it is. Is that a yes? And so, Natasha, why your love life seems a little slow is because you kind of find love and romantic love stressful. Like your peace on your own is better than the energies coming in from dudes disrupting that. So you kind of don't really want to like entertain too many people because you find love stressful. So stress, withdrawn, and the conflict is coming through here. You're just talking to people. You don't really want them to come into your life because basically you don't want the stress or the burden of the connection, it looks like. So you're just sort of like not really engaging super hard with others, it looks like, in the coming future, if not happening presently. So Spirit, to get 2 more cards for you. What is next in what's coming next in love for Natasha? You have your Judgment and the 10 of Swords here. Spirit, 2 more cards for this energy. Oh my God. With the possibilities and the pride. Look at that, Spirit. What card on this? Natasha, I think you want to be free. I think you want to be free more than you're locked down by people. Spirit, 1 card say what I think it is. You are not, listen, Natasha, you're independent. This is what Spirit is saying. You're not going to just let any person just have your heart. Like, you would rather break somebody's heart than entertain somebody who's going to be messing up your independence, okay? Or your freedom. So we have here the Judgment, the 10 of Swords here, followed by the possibilities and the ego, the arrogance coming through here. You're just not letting anybody pass the gates. So what's next in love for you is you protecting your peace. You have people in your energy. I do see them. Maybe there's one or a few people, but it does seem like it's talking phase at the moment, just getting to know them. You're wanting to protect your peace, even if you're single, right? And maybe even find yourself lonely. That's better for you, it seems like, in the long run, than to just allow an annoying person to disrupt that energy for you. So you're really taking your time getting to know others, and you kind of feel like you want to protect what you've earned up until this point from other people's energies, okay? So that is your reading, Natasha. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. I will give you a timestamp in the comments at the end of the stream, okay? All right, so chat, with that said, if you have not posted your number for the raffle, now's your time to do so. We're about to announce the winner of the raffle. All you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? If you don't know what the rules are just yet, all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100, okay? The winner of the raffle will be the one who gets a number closest to the one that I have randomly generated. It's on the 1. And that'll be it for the day. All right, so let me look through the list now. Okay, we have this person and that person. I'm seeing your numbers, y'all. I gotta go higher just in case I missed somebody. Let's see. You got 30 seconds to post your numbers, chat, if you have not already done so. Now's your time to do so. We're going to announce the winners in a moment. Okay. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. And the raffle is closed. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. If you're someone who would like to book a private reading with me, all you have to do is click the link tree in the description. Information's there for how to do so. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But chat, the winner of today's raffle is... drum roll! Guys, I have to close my eyes when I do that. It actually, like, it hurts to do it. My brain cells. So the winner of the raffle is... the winning number was the number 99, and the person who got the highest number in chat was Ananya with the number 92. Ananya, congratulations on winning the free full reading raffle. You are the winner of today's free full reading. Congratulations to you! So all those heading on out, guys, see you in the next one. See you for the next stream. I'll likely be streaming on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, depending on which one of those I do. I'll schedule that live. Guys, have a good one. Enjoy your Wednesday or Thursday, wherever you're at. Have a beautiful evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. With that said, Ananya, congratulations to you. You have won. I thought my fish was going to win again. You got a magical fish, Ananya. You really do. So, Ananya, all you have to do is contact me via my email, okay? generalgoodstarot@gmail.com. Send me your question whenever you feel like it. You can take your time. You can take 2 years, 10 years, 30 years to send me your reading. I will send you a reading in return. The results of your reading via a private video recording, either 28 to 48 hours after I receive your question, okay? So if you would like that, feel free to message me at any time. Feel free to marinate on it and wait for it, okay? But with that said, we're going to wrap up now with our remainder donations. Chat, the stream is officially closed. See you guys in the next one. I will likely be back on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, okay? But we're going to wrap up with our remaining donations with David and MM, followed by our moderators, and then I'll be off for today, okay? Moderators, just a reminder, we're doing mini questions or what was it, Spirit? Was it 2 or 1? It was or mini questions or three card readings. There we go. So either you guys get 1 mini question or 3 card readings today, okay? This is what they're telling me today. 2 questions? I guess Spirit is saying 3. I think my Spirit guides are saying 3 today, guys. So you're going to get 3. Either you want 1 mini question or 3 card readings, okay? So you maybe you get more today. So have fun with that. Have fun with that. All right. So with that said, guys, see you in the next one. I'm going to go take a brief break. It has been about an hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to make some new coffee. We're going to get to David and MM's reading, and then we'll wrap up with our fabulous, beautiful moderators, okay? Be right back. By the way, MM, I did get your donation. Thank you so much. Rather, your email for your questions, okay? So I'm going to be sure to give you timestamps for that as well. Fabulous. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a brief break, and then we'll get started on the remainder of the donations. See you guys. Have a good one. Be right back, chat. Be right back. Moderators, if anyone comes in posting a question, let them know I'm out. I ain't here. I ain't here. We'll wrap it up. Okay? Be right back. Pin this comment. Be right back. Be right back. we are back. All right, so Spirit, clear my energies. Please close out all the previous tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you. So we're going to get started on David's David's batch of questions. So we're going to clear the energies, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Something good is going to happen. I just feel like I wish I could say a collective message of like something good is coming along for someone or someone. Like it's more of a personal thing that's going to happen. It's not love related, but there is good news that's going to be happening I felt like everybody in my chat has some good news coming in. But it's not love related. It has nothing to do with like another person. It's like a personal solo thing about you, for you, okay? I say that because I'm breathing and something is coming in very clearly. Like I breathe, every time I breathe, my head, it gets less and less frustrating. And it's just like it's some relief. Relief is coming in for everyone, it looks like, in my chat that came through today. That's a big message of relief coming in for the chat. All right, so we're going to get to David's question now. So that's just a kind of brief collective message for those who are watching. I think it's for every one of you, but it's like an individual thing for all of you. It's not related to another person. It's a solo message for everybody watching right now. All right, so with that said, we're going to get started on David's first question, which is, David, your timestamp is 1:41:35, okay? We're going to get your timestamp super clearly. And your first question here is, how often does Sadie think of me and what does she think about? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Can we connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, Spirit, and 4 cards. How often does Sadie think about David? We have here the 3 of Swords, the Devil here, followed by the Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. So what I think it is now. So unfortunately, she does think about you a lot. So Spirit is saying a heartbreaking amount she thinks about you. We have here the 3 of Swords and the Devil coming through here, okay? So she kind of like obsessively thinks about you, David. But she does like push herself to try to be more self-focused and independent-minded. We have here the Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles coming through here. Like she's trying to work through those sort of obsessive thoughts. So she thinks about you a lot, dude. We're going to get one more card for you on this energy for that Page of Pentacles. We have the Tower here, dude. Is it what I think it is? So it's like she doesn't want to think so much about you. So with the Tower coming in for that Page of Pentacles, there's this energy of her trying to restructure her way of thinking, trying to restructure her thoughts, okay? So what's going to be happening is this. How does she think? How much does she think about you? How often? Almost like every day, possibly every second. And Spirit does kind of worry about her because she does this. It does seem like they may be bringing in a Tower moment for her so she can be more self-focused with the Page of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles here, because she's kind of stressing herself thinking about you so much. So we're going to tap into more of this energy, Spirit. 4 cards on how much does she think about David? How often does she think about David, Spirit? We have here the emotional storm, unstable. We have here the distance coming through here, followed by the marriage, the wedding, the male, and lastly, the dating coming through here. Spirit, is that what I think it is? So basically, when you guys aren't together, she's thinking about you so much over and over again, David. Emotional storm is coming through here, the distance and the marriage wedding. So she thinks about the commitment, how much you're committed to her while you're away doing your work, okay? She thinks about if you're dating anyone else, if you're committing to anyone else, with the male and the dating coming through here. So she thinks about you a lot, and she especially thinks about the connection. She thinks about you even more when you guys are at a distance from each other, okay? We're going to get 5 more cards now for, what does she exactly think about, Spirit? We have here the Eight of Pentacles. She thinks about your job, what you do for work. She thinks about her anxieties and her fears about the connection. She thinks about what you guys are going to do together when you see each other and how much she's looking forward to that. And she also thinks about like what things are you hiding that she can't see that may be obvious in front of her. So look at the energies coming through here, David. So we have here the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords here, followed by the energies of the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups here. So what she thinks about is this. She thinks about what you do for work, what you're doing at work. She thinks about you at work. She thinks about her fears, you know, the concern she has, like, are you dating other people? Are you seeing other people? Are you cheating on me? But, you know, these, of course, are fears, right? With the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Cups here. She also thinks about the positive sides of things, like I can't wait to see you. What are we going to do when we get to hang out? I'm so excited. Every time you come around, I feel so happy to see you, right? And then she thinks about like what are things she doesn't know about you? What things are you hiding from her? Or what is obvious in the connection between the two of you that she can't personally see? Going to have ask 3 questions and a mini. Got you, Joanna. I look forward to it. So we're going to get 5 more cards for you. They want to talk about what the things that she feels like she's not seeing. We have here the Heart Fog, mixed emotions, blocked emotions, second chances, releasing. Spirit, 2 more cards, followed by the Mountains and the Soulmates. Spirit, is what I think it is. So, David, the other thing that she thinks about is already mod reading. No, it's not mod reading just yet, Tortoise Love. We're on a donation. So when we have here the Heart Fog, the second chance is coming through here, followed by the releasing. The Mountains are here. And lastly, we have here the Soulmates. Spirit is saying this. She thinks about like letting go of her fears, opening her heart to you. And just trying to overcome the obstacles in this connection because she definitely feels this connection with you. So there's something about her wanting to release her worries so that she can embrace the bond rather than try and figure out like what pain is behind different corners in her mind. So what's coming through in this reading is she thinks about you a lot, a worrying amount to the point where Spirit is implying it might be an obsessive amount of thinking. And what does she think about? She thinks about her fears. She thinks about what you're doing when you guys are at distance with each other. She thinks about how she can't wait to see you, David. And then lastly, she thinks about opening her heart to you and embracing this connection rather than being afraid and running away from it, okay? So we're going to get to your next reading now, which is, does Sadie want to be with me or is she entertaining someone else? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her spirit, and 4 cards. Does Sadie want to be with David? We have here the King of Wands, the Empress, the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, 1 more Spirit, and lastly, the Page of Cups here. So what I think it is. She needs some more time to see things become more stable between the two of you. She wants to open her heart. She hopes that things turn out really well with you guys, but she's so worried that you might be a playboy, okay? Like you might just be giving her money and playing with her heart. We have here the King of Wands and the Empress here. That's interesting. She sees herself like wanting to fall in love with this relationship, but being guarded because she has been messed up by previous guys who only really wanted her for certain things, okay? So with the 4 of Swords coming through here, the 5 of Cups and the Page of Cups here, Spirit is saying this. She's not ready, but she's wanting to be patient. She's been through a lot. She's healing from an old situation, but she's open to seeing how things develop between you guys. So she's giving this connection a chance, even though she's not certain quite yet if she wants to be with you fully, okay? So we're going to get 5 more cards on the next energy. Spirit, is she entertaining anyone else? 4 cards into that. We have here the 2 of Swords in the blocked position. 4 more cards, Spirit, followed by the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the World, and the 9 of Swords here. Spirit, so what I think it is. The answer is no. She is not entertaining anyone else. We have here the Star coming through here as the energy. It looks like even though she has people coming towards her, wanting to come towards her. She is not even making any decisions about them. Two of Swords in the block position. Look at that. Followed by the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles here. Even if she were to entertain another option, it does seem to her there aren't really any good options out there. So she's not even looking for anyone. We have the World and the Knight of Swords here. So she's essentially blocked that. Like she's blocking options because she doesn't like what she can see out there. She's done with it. She is kind of just sort of like investigating this connection with you, okay? So the answer is, it looks like even if there are options around her, she's not going towards those people. So we're going to get 5 cards on this energy now, and then 5 more cards on does she want to be with you? Spirit, 5 cards for David. Is she entertaining anyone else? We have here the Cloudy Judgment. We have here the Hidden, followed by the Gift. 2 more cards, Spirit, with the Shallow and the Female. Again, she's like, no, these people, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in those people. I guess she sees them as shallow. With the cards of the Cloudy Judgment and the Hidden here, yes, there are people who are into her. Yes, there are people who would like to date her. But with the cards of the Gift and the Shallow here, it does look like she is happy with you. She's pleased with you and pleased with the connection and where it's going. With the Shallow and the Female here, there's just this energy of like, you know what? I don't see anyone really great out there, so I'm not really going to pursue those people. So the answer is even if there are other people interested in her, it looks like she's not entertaining those connections at this time. She doesn't see them as viable matches for her. Spirit, 5 cards on does she want to be with David? We have here the loyalty and the trusting here. Look at that reliability. I love this energy totally flipped. Can we get 3 more? We have here the Tunnel, followed by the Aliens, the Love coming out here, and the Time. Again, David, this is a waiting game. She needs your patience, dude. She needs your patience. She needs you to be patient with her. Take your time with this woman. She is so interested in you, okay? So we have here the cards of the Loyalty and the Tunnel here. Look at that. I always love this card because it does remind me of the light at the end of the tunnel here. We have here the Aliens and the Love here. She does feel distant from you, David. She definitely feels a distance with you. But she says she's thinking like in time, she's just waiting to get to know you better, to get to know you stronger, to be able to trust you even better as time goes on, before she's willing to really give you her. But the answer is like she does like dig you. She digs you enough to see where things go. And eventually in time, it does feel like she feels as though these energies of her wanting to guard herself and hold back are eventually going to transform into, let's say, love, affection, and intimacy in time. But David, huge words, blazing in neon colors. Be patient, okay? You have to be patient with her. She doesn't want to rush into an energy just at this time. Like, even though you may be perceiving things going slow, she needs it to be even slower than that, okay? So be patient with her. All right, so good. It was hoping to find your love today and donate. Hello, the Story Time Kitchen. Unfortunately, I am not open for any more readings, but I am going to be back on Friday at 2 p.m. EST, okay? So if you want to tune in for that, feel free to do so. So like Friday, 2 p.m. EST or Saturday, 2 p.m. EST. One of those times I will be coming back, okay? All right, so Spirit, we're going to get to your next question now, David. Hold on. I'm going to go blow my nose, and then we'll get to your third question, okay? Be right back. See you then at the Storytime Kitchen. All right, so David, your next question here is, are things going to escalate? Are we going to get closer? So close out the previous readings. Can we connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and others who guide him? Spirit, as well as Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and others who guide her. Spirit and 5 cards. Will things escalate between these two? Are they going to get closer together. Oh my God, great read. You read me down for the love reading, Erica. Thank you. You're welcome, Natasha. I'm glad it resonated. I really did feel some really good energy coming from you for that first energy. I'm pretty excited for you. You have some exciting news to come, honestly. So, Spirit, 5 cards on this judgment, please. 5 cards on this judgment. All right, so is it what I think it is? So she wants to promote like a closer bond. So David, will things escalate? Are you guys going to get closer together? Spirit is saying yes, okay? Spirit is saying yes, especially as you guys, build a stronger bond with each other. The Hierophant is coming through here, the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Judgment, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles is coming through here, okay? Spirit is saying yes, they do see this, and they do see it working out long term, like let's say 2-3 years from now, into the future, based on the projection, especially if you can nail down getting her to feel like she can trust you, feel like she can be safe with you. So we have here the Origins coming through here, followed by the Cleanse in the reverse, the Retreat in the reverse, the Humility in the reverse, and the Knight in the reverse. Not only does Spirit see you guys just continuing to form this bond, but Spirit also sees this longevity with you guys as well. So Spirit sees a long-term future with you guys. So yes, things will escalate in her time. I will say there's a lot of patience involved here, but they do see you guys continuing to form a stronger bond with each other, okay? So we're going to get to your next half of this, Spirit. In 5 cards, they want to tell you how things will become more solid with you too. So even though this is a yes, you guys will get closer, yes, things will escalate. We even see you guys together for the long-term future, but they want to tell you how this is going to happen, okay? Spirit, how exactly is this happening? We have here the 10 of Cups, awesome. Followed by the 4 of Cups, the High Priestess, 2 more, Spirit, with the Page of Swords and the 3 of Swords here. Spirit, can we get 5 more cards here? How is this happening? 3 more? Is it what I think it is? It looks like the way that you guys become closer together is that you both talk about some more difficult issues, like harsh times, traumas that you guys have personally been through, your triggers, moments where you felt the loneliness, the loneliest in this world, okay? So some really tough, deep conversations are coming in to bring you two together. So there's a lot of things, even though things are going great with the two of you, David, it looks like Spirit is saying what really gets things going is when you guys are together during the bad times, okay? We have here the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Cups here, followed by the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the 3 of Swords here. With the withdrawn, the conflict, and the hidden here, followed by the Gift and the Trap. Spirit is saying that, oh, I love this reading so much. Like, Spirit sees you guys talking together. Someone has their arm around each other. I see you guys looking at the sunset, or like just sitting down on a comfy couch talking about like that time that girl bullied you, or the time that you were beaten up by that really mean kid, or the time that someone told you something and it crushed your heart. It's just like what brings you guys together is talking through some bad situations and helping each other through some difficult moments, okay? And that is what builds your bond even closer with each other, okay? Escalates things. So that is your reading. David, these were such beautiful readings. Good luck to you, and congrats that things are going so well with you and Sadie. Success. May you guys continue to have a beautiful and flourishing connection, okay? I really loved connecting to that, especially that last reading. Like, I felt like I really needed that talk. Like, I felt like I was in that room with you guys having this conversation. Man, I've been feeling like a spirit sometimes. Like, low key, I sometimes think that I like astral project to like watch people have like little moments, and I'm just like, yes. I don't. Like, I think that I'm one of those singing crabs during like the Little Mermaid, where they're like, kiss the girl, I'm just singing in the background like, ah! Now hug. Now kiss. You know, I really feel like that crazy for you guys. All right, so we're gonna get to our next reading now with MM. David, good luck to you. I hope these continue to flourish with you both, okay? All right, so close out the previous readings. We're gonna connect to our next person now, our next donation with MM. Hi, Josh. Not Josh. Well, yeah, Josh, right? Hello, Josh. It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Your timestamp is 20014. That is your timestamp. That is your timestamp. We're gonna get to your question here. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings. We're gonna get to your next question, which you have sent me. Thank you so much. Your first mini question here is, there is a friendship I met recently. Would like to know general information about his personality and intentions. His name is blank, and he is a blank man. We're going to just keep it confidential because I do know that you prefer privacy, MM. So clearing the energies, closing out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, MM, and all those who guide you, as well as this person that you're mentioning here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. If you're in 5 cards, we would like to know just general information on his personality and intentions. 5 cards for his personality, and then 5 cards for his intention, spirit. 4 on personality, they're saying Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Here, spirit, what cards? What I think it is. Oh, okay. The spirit is saying yes, but I'm being too quick with it. Okay, spirit is what I think it is. That's what I think it is now. So one thing you're going to find out about this person's personality, MM, is that they very much keep judging their life. It's like they keep talking about their past like it's really like this is what I think it is. So this person talks about their past like it was this amazing thing, okay? Or there's something about them discussing like their past in a way that's different from the way they talk about their present. We have here the Knight of Cups, the 5 of Cups, followed by the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment here, okay? So Spirit is saying this. This person's personality is very interesting. They talk about their past in a way that is the complete opposite of their present. You may judge this about them, Spirit is saying, but they're saying like this is just the way that he is. This is like his sort of quirk, right? So he may talk about his past in like this really glowing, loving way, while being like, right now everything is shit, right? Like this is shit, that's shit, everybody is shit today. But in the future, give it a year, he's going to talk about that same shitty situation. Like, you know what? That my coworker was so beautiful and so amazing. And I loved working at that job. So this person has a really interesting personality where they talk about their past and their present in complete opposite ways, but it looks like over time they may come around to those same situations having a different reflective thought about it, okay? So really quirky personality, it looks like in regards to their past, present, and future. So we're going to get 5 more cards for you. Spirit is saying 1 Oracle and 4 Tarot. Spirit, we can't do 4 tarot, okay? We got to do 4 oracle cards for their intentions. Spirit, in 4 oracle cards, what are their intentions towards MM? What are their intentions towards MM? We have here the emotional storm. We have here the beauty, followed by the bluff, with the clarity here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? So they intend to approach you in a little bit of a facade, right? They want to wear a mask with you because they think you're really pretty, MM. It's not that they are trying to, maybe they're not trying to chat you up, but with the energies of the emotional storm, beauty, and the bluff here, they want to show you their best self, even if that best self is a mask that they're wearing, okay? With the clarity coming through here, it's almost like they want to come off as this wise person to you. They want to direct how you view them, okay? Control how you sort of see them. So they're showing you like their best side, essentially, okay? So the intentions is to show you their best, wisest side, even though they might be a mess on the inside, okay? We're going to get 1 more card for you, Spirit, 1 more card. Anything else you want to say to MM about this person? We have here the 8 of Pentacles. 1 more, Spirit. and the divine feminine is what I think it is, Spirit. So Spirit is saying this. They want you to sort of like work with this person's energy. And I did get a confirmation with that. Every time I burp, it does confirm a thought that I'm having. It's a gross confirmation, but it's one nevertheless. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Divine Feminine here, these two cards indicate that they feel like it is worth your time and your patience to see what comes about in this relationship. Okay. They kind of want you to entertain it, to keep up with the conversation with this person. It has something to do with your own self. Like they want you to discover something about yourself through this connection with this person. Okay, so there's something about you benefiting from learning something from this person. Not that it's a lesson. They don't want you running from lessons. Okay, but it's not that this person's the lessons. It's just that this person has insight, beautiful insights that could be worth it for you to retain yourself. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles coming through here, this is what your spirit guides want to say to you. This person is worth your time and your effort to interact with. Okay. All right, so we're going to get to your next mini question. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. So your next question is my friend blank taking information and conversations that happen between us to another person? Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as this individual here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, and this person here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. So you're in 5 cards. 4 for the initial details. Is this person taking information from MM and sharing the conversations to this other person? 3 cards for yes or no. Is it what I think it is? The answer is yes, but they're not doing it on purpose, okay? So it's kind of like they're talking about it in passing, not really thinking about it. It's not intentional, actually. We have here the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Swords here, followed by the 4 of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords here. If this person is talking about things that you're sharing, it's not like they're intentionally trying to do it. So they may have like misspoken or just said something in passing, like, oh, MM thought that, or, I have a friend who talked about this and this is what's going on. So it's like they're talking about it, but they're not spending time discussing it. So it's not like they're really talking about you. In fact, you could even choose to say that they're not doing this. Spirit is just saying that they talk about you somewhat in passing, like in some like detached type of not concrete type of way. So it's like when a mother says, yeah, my son is 3, and then moves on to talk about 3-year-olds, but not specifically her son, or might talk about something relevant to the conversation maybe that this person is having with this person. So the answer feels like it's a no for this exact thing, but this person does sort of like talk about you in passing without any real focus. Okay, we're going to get 5 oracle cards into that. 4 for here for why they do this in passing. Spirit, why are they doing this in passing? We have here the crime of passion, the confusion here, followed by the greed and the healing. Spirit, is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Kind of feels like they talk about you when they're really in a heightened level of emotion. And it's just like they feel like whatever they're talking about, it adds to the subject to get some point across. Okay, it's like they share a wealth of information, not just about you, just in general information. This is sort of how they communicate as they're trying to navigate figuring out something. We have the crime of passion with the confusion here, followed by the greed and the healing. Okay, so they may talk to people just to try and get an understanding, a different perspective on some things. So just so you know, are they taking information and conversations that happen between you to this person? No, not directly. If they are speaking to this person, they're not directly speaking about you. They're speaking about you in passing, okay? Like just mentioning you briefly or mentioning something you may have talked about very briefly while they talk about a wealth of other things potentially about the topic or about the issue on their mind. Spirit, one more card for this energy. We have here the Road. So Spirit is saying if you're worried about this, you don't have to. It doesn't look like this person is specifically trying to betray you, okay? All right, so we're going to get to your last question, which is general reading for me, Spirit advice. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit, to connect to MM, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those whom guide her, Spirit, in 5 cards connecting to a general reading. Just advice for her. We're to first get. They want you to first have a general reading and then advice about something, either the situation they're going to talk about. So we'll tap into that, Spirit. 5 cards on general reading for MM. We have the 9 of Swords here, followed by the 8 of Cups. Okay, these are like, okay, got you. 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Star and the 9 of Pentacles. So MM, they want to talk about like you're potentially like in pain, or you're depressed about like what may or may not come in the future. You might even be like super like, it's like you're, oh my god, I don't want to talk about the exact scenario, Spirit. No, get it away from me. It's because I've been through this personally. You may have very powerful fears of just being abandoned in the future. Like, I'll never find love and I'm only ever going to get hurt in the future, or I'll never be happy and there's only pain in the future. It's like you may not see the future, but you feel like there's only going to be pain there or something like that. We have here the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords here. Like the fear of being abandoned, betrayed, or really hurt in the future, not finding a place where you feel like you belong, with someone you feel like you belong with, in a situation you feel like you belong in. With the Star and the 9 of Pentacles here, Spirit is saying that those fears are really like super strong worries, okay? 9 of Pentacles. With the Star here, Spirit wants you to have more hope for the future than what you have right now. So we will get 5 cards into this, Spirit, 5 oracle cards into that Star energy. We have here the Travel coming through here, followed by the Desert, okay? With the energy of the Withdrawn, the Divine Masculine, and the Awareness and the Depths here. Spirit, is it what I think it is? So Spirit is saying over time, you're going to be granted the understanding and the knowledge of this, okay? Yes, it is true. In the future, you may be left behind. You may be betrayed by people. But recognize this, you have a level of control in your destiny, okay? If you don't want to stay in those places, if you want to overcome those difficult obstacles and hurdles, Spirit is saying that you have to come into the awareness that you can reshape how your life is going. You can decline entertaining red flag type of people. You can go away and even reject people who are hurting you, right? For example, with the Travel, the Desert, and the Withdrawn here, followed by the energies of the Divine Masculine and the Depth coming through here, Spirit wants to say this. You're going to come to a recognition that you are a master of your fate, that you can bring in as much good as you can bring in even the bad too. Okay, so they want you to have, if you do not have so much faith in the future, have faith in yourself, okay? And so it looks like the advice that they're having for you for this reading is how to have faith in yourself. So with this energy, Spirit, 4 cards for the initial details. How can MM have faith in herself? We have here the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Empress coming out here. We have here the 4 of Swords. This is what I think it is. They want you to think about the way that you've built your life right now, how that inspiration came to be. Who are you at the moment, MM? How are you dressing at the current moment? How are you even, what's the word for it? How are you looking at yourself at this current present moment in time? So with the 10 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Empress coming through here, they want you to remind yourself of all the things that you've done to accomplish all that you are accomplishing right now. What are you proud of yourself about? Do you like the way that you brush your hair? Do you like the way you lay your hair? You do your makeup, you dress. Do you like the job that you're doing, right? Do you like the way that you have decorated your home? Think about when you were that little kid, digging in your nose, touching the walls with your dirty hands, going out and playing in puddles. Imagine that young kid that was like, I want to be a superstar astronaut pop girl, right? But think about how you have accomplished everything that you have so far now. Just as you were uncertain of how you would go about plans in the past, you can be just as uncertain now, but remind yourself that you have the capabilities and the power to persevere forward to build a life for you that feels good for you, okay? Remember your power. Remember how much creative input that you have into your life. They want you to remind yourself of that. So with the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Empress coming out here, they want you to remind yourself to have faith in you, okay? Have faith in how you approach things. Think about the things you walked away from, that because you walked away from them, life turned out better as a result of it. That's talking about jobs, moving to a different time, right? Talking about people, rejecting people and having a peace of mind that this person's not driving you crazy anymore. So even though the future is scary, they want us to tell you this. Young you had overcome so much. Have faith that current you will as well, okay? Just as you have made yourself proud in the past, with the Six of Cups coming out here for your reading, you will do that same energy again heading towards into the future, okay? So we're going to get 5 more cards for you, and that is the end of the reading. I love this so much. We have here the cleanup, followed by the exhaustion here, long journey with the grandparent, 2 more cards, the secret, and the twin flame. So Spirit, 1 card on that energy. So I'm going to tell you something, and you're going to think I'm crazy for saying this, but just listen up, okay? With the energies of the cleanup and the exhaustion here, Spirit wants to talk about what you're looking like in the far future. Based on the projections that they're seeing now, they see you with somebody long term. They see you like 89 years old, sitting at the table with somebody who's like roughly older than you. I'm seeing like a 96-year-old or just somebody who's older than you. And you both are reminiscing about the past together. You're talking about how you wish you had approached some situations differently, but if you did, then you wouldn't be here where you're at right now. We have here the grandparent, the secret, and the twin flame here. So they see you talking about everything you've been through in your past at this table with this other person who is also sharing their journey with you, okay? So they want to say this. You're going to get to old age, okay? And you're going to be able to talk about your legacy on that table with that other person. I kind of feel like this is your future partner. Like you look like you're with another person at a table with them talking about life. But just as you have overcome previous situations, you will overcome them now in the future to the point where you're going to be able to talk about this journey at the end of it, okay? So Spirit is saying enjoy it right now. Have faith in you to overcome obstacles. You can do it. So with that said, that is your reading, Thank you so much for your donation. That's officially the end of the stream. We're going to wrap up now with our moderators, and I'll be out for the day. Moderators, when you are ready, feel free to let me know who is first and who is last and who wants to go in the middle, okay? Joanna, do you want to go first or last since you donated? So moderators, you either have 1 mini question or 3 3-card readings today, okay? So let me know if you want the 1 mini question with the oracles or if you want the 3 3-card reading. So post in chat now about it, and I'll let you know how things are going to go. All right, so I can go whenever. Awesome. So we'll do We Vibes, Tortoise Love, and we'll do Joanna. Does that sound good, guys? Clear the energies, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please disconnect me from any null energetic attachments that I've gained from any null tarot readings I've done so far up to this point, please, and thank you. All right, so you want a mini reading of what my spiritual team wants to tell me. Okay, so clear the energies, close out the previous readings. Want to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, We Vibes, as well as whatever comes out for you, whatever your spirit guides want to say. 2 more. That's what I think it is. All right, so we vibes, tough message, okay? You have manifested something coming into your life sooner than it should have come in, okay? But because you wanted it to happen fast, it's coming in faster than it should have. It will result in a broken heart because this is some type of divine intervention meant to come in for you, okay? It's meant to teach you a powerful lesson in love. So we have here the Seven of Cups, rather not the Seven of Cups, but the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician here. Because you're asking for something to come in now, it is going to come in faster than what it should be coming in. So your spirit guides are literally telling you to you with the utmost clarity, you're gonna get your heart broken, okay? You're gonna get your heart broken. It's gonna suck, but you need to learn this powerful lesson, okay? There's something you have to learn in regards to this. We have here the Ten of Swords and the Judgment coming through here. It's gonna hurt, but you need this bleeding moment to exist for you. So we're gonna get 4 cards into that. They're saying 5 for that Ten of Swords. We have here the Fire coming out here, the Accident. With the energy of the bluff, the shocking, and lastly, the hopeless here, falling apart, despair. So you want something really badly, right? But this thing is not really meant to come in the time that you want it to come in. So what's going to come through is you're going to feel what it's like to manifest something before it should be ready. So accident with the bluff here, followed by the shocking and the hopeless. It's so they're just telling you, hey, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but you were like the energies you have brought into this thing, like you wanted it so badly. The energies coming in is like we couldn't even stop you from generating this, so we have to just let it be and let it go, and let it come at you in the force that it's coming at you, okay? So they are warning you, just a heads up, you're gonna get your heart smashed, girl. You're gonna get that heart smashed, but there's gonna be a valuable lesson to come out of it. You will get through it. It's gonna be really tough, but you will get through it. You need to get through it, though, because something needs to be shown to you afterwards, okay? So you're going to be learning the tough lesson of what happens when a manifestation comes in too soon because you have rushed it. You're wanting it to be rushed, okay? You're kind of wanting to expedite this, okay? Can you ask if it will get better with the person eventually? Spirit, 1 card on that. The answer is in time, maybe, but with the 5 of Pentacles, that might be a no. That might be a legit no. I just opened up to see the Tower, okay? So the answer is not likely. Not likely. All right, so, but that doesn't mean energy is ever changing, we vibes, okay? That was a tough reading, but your spirit knows that you can handle this reading. It's just that they just need you to be prepared for it with the Hermit here coming through here. They need you to think about this. You're very welcome, V Vibes. All the best to you. All right, we're going to get to Tortoise Love. Now, do I understand that we can have 3 questions of 3 cards or a mini reading? Correct, Tortoise Love. So you can either have 3 3-card readings or 1 mini reading. So that's what you guys can have. So that is your reading. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please and thank you. That's the Palo Santo, but it felt good. Alrighty. So first question here is, what company should I pick for my project? With which one I will have the best results? So you want me to pull 1 card for each of these or 3 cards for each of these, Tortoise Love? Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. I'm guessing 1 card for each. Can we connect to Tortoise Love, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her? And just a heads up to you, I just got a channeled message from your spirit guides, which is, do not equate this reading as the actual definitive guide for what to do. 1 card is not enough to choose which of these places you should go to. Use your discernment. 1 card is not enough, is what your spirit guides want to say to you, okay? So we're going to connect to this energy. Spirit, which of these companies would be the best pick for Tortoise Love's company? 1 card for KV, 1 card for CC, 1 card for AB. Is it what I think it is? They want you to go with the first option. So we have KV with the 10 of Pentacles. They like that as a long-term solution. We have the 4 of Cups as CC. There's something about the CC one that you're not seeing, or you're choosing not to see about it. And with the AB here, they're saying the devil is coming out here. Definitely don't do the AB one, okay? So 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. The devil here, they're saying to go with KV. So what would you like to ask for your next question, Tortoise Love? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Any messages from Jay apart from her popping up in my dreams, wanting to do some hot yoga? I swear it's not my doing. Clear the energies. We're to connect to Tortoise Love, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Jay, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. 3 cards. Any messages from Jay for Tortoise Love? Chariot is coming out here. The 2 of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. Is what I think it is. So the message from Jay is that she's heading towards having a relationship with another person. She seems to really love this person, or beginning to love this person, okay? So what she would like to tell you from her higher self is, Tortoise Love, I'm about to be in a relationship with another person. Looks like another woman, maybe a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or just somebody who's highly emotional, or Jay is feeling highly emotional about this person. But with the Chariot, the 2 of Cups, the Queen of Cups here, it looks like she's heading towards what looks like a romantic dynamic with another person. So this is the energy that she wants to talk to you about, how she's opening her heart to another person right now at this time. I was shook and said while going nasty that she is not even that good. Oh my God, Tortoise Love. Oh, I gotta go clean my brain out. I can't, like, the visual that I got in my mind. Oh my God. I think she is already in a relationship for 2 years, and that's why she has moved away. What a dream. Oh my God. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it though. Would you like to ask your next question? Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please close out all the previous readings that we've done so far up into this point. I'll be dreaming crazy shit too. All right, current feelings and thoughts of the person on my mind towards me. Thank you. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you towards love, as well as the current feelings and thoughts of the person on your mind, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Spirit, and 3 cards. What are their thoughts and feelings towards tortoise love? Is it what I think it is? Okay. So this person seems to be thinking about how something is going better for them in their life. Like, there are some things improving in their life, okay? Like, they have the chance to move forward and to move on. Like, their energy is coming off in that energy, okay? Like, there's something in my life that is working out for me, or something is feeling better for me. And when they think about you, they're thinking about you in this sort of like wise way, where it's like they're hoping that that's happening for you too. So what's going on with this person's thoughts and feelings is that their life is going, something is going better for them in their life currently, and they hope that things are going to improve for you too, in the same way as them, it seems like. So with the 6 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands here, they're wishing you as much good as what's good is coming in for them at this present moment, okay? So that is your reading. It's a really beautiful energy of wanting you to be as happy as it looks like they are stepping into that energy too. So that is your reading. I was like in my mind in the hottest moment, she's not even good. And I was waiting for this moment for so long. Oh my God. You know what? You know what's so disappointing? When I wake up after having a delicious meal in my sleep, as I often have, and not having that same meal available to me in the day, ugh, I hate having dream food. I hate it. Easy to cause pain and unfair things, discard, and then wish someone they are having a good life. I know what you mean, Taurus Love. I understand it. I understand. Joanna, are you ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you right after Tortoise Love. Thank you so much for coming through, Tortoise Love. We're going to ring the bell to your success. Do you guys get any deja vu? Sometimes I get a lot of deja vus. Sometimes I do as well. I do notice when that happens. Yes. So, Joanna, you want three card readings? Clear the energy spirit. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards, whatever comes out for Joanna about Stephanie towards her. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit here. So, what I think it is. Is what I think it is now. So Stephanie is currently thinking about how she feels like you want to message her or contact her. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Hermit coming out here, okay? So Spirit is saying this. Stephanie is thinking about how she feels like you want to come towards her or talk to her with the High Priestess here. So if you're wondering what her thoughts about you are lately, she's thinking that you want to reach out to her. Like you want to connect with her, reach out to her. Spirit, does she want... Is this another 3-card reading? Would you like me to ask that, Joanna? For does she want you to do this? That's a different energy if you want to connect to that. Or would you like to ask your second question? Accept real quick? Okay. The answer is not really. The answer is not necessarily, okay? We have the King of Wands coming out here. She doesn't want you coming to contact her because she's afraid you're going to be mean to her. With the King of Wands coming out here. Oh my God. So the answer is not necessarily because she thinks you're going to be mean to her. Be mean or act mean towards her. That's funny. All right, so for the mod question, do you see Stephanie unblocking me on High Rise soon or in the future? I haven't seen her on there for about a month now. Close out the previous reading, Spirit, please. And thank you for connecting to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. For the initial details, do you see Stephanie unblocking Joanna on High Rise soon or in the future? 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. She's trying to work on like distancing herself from you, like for as long as she can, it looks like. Spirit is saying yes, eventually, but only in the far future when she feels like she's done the work she's wanted to do on herself. So we have here the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles here. It's not in the soon future, it's in the far future, okay? When she feels like she has a pretty good handle on herself. We're going to get 2 more cards on that. What you mean by that? Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups here. Is it what I think it is? Like she's just not ready to be thrown into a connection. Like she's not ready to unblock you because she feels like that's too soon for the 2 of you. Knight of Swords is coming out here. The 2 of Cups as well. So the answer is in the far future, she will unblock you, but only when she's done the work on herself that she wants to. With the Knight of Swords and the 2 of Cups here, she's just afraid that it's just too soon for the 2 of you right now. We will tap into, with 4 Oracle cards, why she thinks it's too soon. Spirit, why the Knight of Swords? We have here the Resistance and the Secret Admirer coming out here, followed by the Suppressing here. Oh my God, ain't that it? Spirit, 3 more cards here. We have here the Couple, followed by the Return, and the Obsession here, because she's afraid you guys are going to go back to the same loop that you guys were in before, this obsessive energy, this toxic obsessive energy. So the reason why she thinks it's too soon for you guys to come back together is because she doesn't know if you guys are healthy enough to maintain a healthy relationship. Resistance, Couple is coming out here, followed by the Return and the Obsession. She doesn't want to be tossed back into a loop of obsession, the toxicity. So she's choosing to remain distant until she's certain she can be independent from you. So we're going to get 1 more card for you. Spirit, 1 more card for Joanna. Thank you so much, the Story Time Kitchen. I'm still alive and well. We have here the emotional storm, unstable turmoil coming through here. So what's happening here in this energy is she's not going to unblock you anytime soon. She just feels like right now she does not feel stable enough in her energy to be able to hold her own against your energy. So to not fall back into the patterns you guys were with when you guys were in the energy of your connection, she's remaining distant from you for this time until the foreseeable future. Okay, it looks like it's going to be some long-term work that she's doing on herself. So that is your reading. Joanna, would you like to ask your next 2 3-card readings? Clear the energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you. And please realign my chakras, please. Please clear my energies, remove any null attachments that I gained from any null tarot readings I've done so far up to this point, please, and thank you, that are my own spiritual team. All right, or my higher self. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, so whatever comes out, please and thank you. Oh, Joanna, I turned that mod question to a mini question. I thought that you were asking for a mini question. All right, so whatever comes out for you, Spirit, 3 cards for Joanna. You have here the Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Judgment here. So what I think it is. So your spirit guides are wanting to talk about Stephanie. They're wanting to talk about her in particular, okay? So this is going to be a trigger warning, okay? No, Joanna, you can ask the mini question after this. So just like say that was a free mini reading for you. So with the King of Pentacles, the World, and the Judgment here, your spirit guides are saying we need you to step away from Stephanie's energy and get yourself some closure, okay? You need to give yourself some closure because if you don't, we're going to be bringing it in for you. So this is a warning, actually, Spirit. Oh my God, a painful one too. They don't want to do this, but they're going to have to anyway. You are spending too much time lingering on her energy, so you're about to be in the energy of, so if you don't want to do this for yourself, we're going to do it for you because you've got your story needs to start moving on now. So King of Pentacles, the World, the Judgment here. If you can't bring yourself closure, you're going to be given divine intervention, okay? So this is the message to you. Scary message is like, you can do it. We can do it the hard way. If you don't want to do it the easy way right now, we can do it the hard way. So that is what Spirit is saying for your energy at the moment, okay? Would you like to ask your mini question? It could be about Stephanie. You don't have to beat yourself up about it, but that divine intervention seems to be coming in for you. Oh my God, Spirit. Spirit. Oof. What is the most likely direction of the connection between Stephanie and I over the next month if the both of us continue on our current paths? Clear the energies of the previous readings. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and others can guide her, as well as Stephanie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and others can guide her. Spirit is asking me to break them down into 2 parts. So you're going to get, we're going to add an extra card for you for this reading. So we're going to get 3 cards for you, 3 cards for her, 3 oracle cards for you, 3 oracle cards for her, okay? So Spirit, connecting to this energy, what is the most likely direction between these 2 if they both continue the path that they're on right now? 3 cards for Joanna, 3 cards for Stephanie. Okay, 3 cards for Stephanie. Oh, wow. And 3 cards for Joanna. All right. Is it what I think it is with Joanna? Is it what I think it is with Stephanie? Is it what I think it is with Stephanie? Okay. So it's the current thing that I'm thinking of. All right. So in the current energy that's happening, If you guys remain in this current energy, what's going to happen over the next month if you both continue your current path is uh you go through you will be going through like the personal turmoil of wanting to ignore her, but then also wanting to connect with her. Okay, Spirit is sort of saying that you are about to reach out to her, like you're in the energy of just reaching out to her and demanding to be spoken to. Do you drink, Joanna? We have here the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Cups here. I'm not saying that you're gonna be drunk sending her a message or anything like that, but there's some indication when I tap into some type of return that you're in a state where you're like you're not yourself. Okay, you're not yourself when you're trying to reach out to her. That was just a side energy. I needed you to know that. With the karma, the mountains, and the boat here, Spirit is saying how things will go for you is going to depend on what you're choosing to do, whether to ignore Stephanie's energy or try to reach out to her. But when I touch this energy, it feels like you're not yourself doing it. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying. It depends on your choice. The consequences depends on if you are going to ignore her or reach out to her at some point. Okay, I want to get super drunk on my birthday, which is on the 13th. Oh my gosh, be careful. Okay, every time you have a little drinky poo, get yourself a little water poo. Okay, get yourself some water, a cup of water for every shot. Stay hydrated. That'll keep you from being crazy. Okay, don't ask me how I know. And stay fed. Stay with the food in your belly. I don't know who else did listen. Okay, I will block her for I will block her on that day. Oh my god. All right, so now with this other energy, with this other energy, hold on. All right, so with this other energy, I do gotta say this. It looks like she thinks about talking to you or giving this connection another chance. Something motivates her to want to have some type of making amends with you. In the current energy, we do have here the divine feminine, the second chances, and the power supply coming from Stephanie. Okay, however, is it what I think it is? It looks like Stephanie will be in some type of mindset, like she's in denial, like she's lying to herself about your past together, to focus on the good. Okay, we have here the Five of Cups, the Seven of Wands, with the Ten of Cups here. So you may have her like coming towards you because she's like choosing to ignore what she's been experiencing, like seeing you through rose colored glasses. Okay, with that 10 of cups. However, she also may try to stop herself from acknowledging this, to like push herself towards like where she wants to go. So you also have a mixed energy too here, where Stephanie's thinking about like the good times that you guys have had, like ignoring any of the bad stuff but focusing on the good times. 10 of cups here, and she may come towards you, she may not though, because we did have the boat energy of moving forward, where she is like, you know what, I am still trying to focus on my independence. I do want to get past this obsessive energy. I want to move past this. So she also is a little bit at a crossroads as well, but her crossroads feels more like a line rather than yours, which I'm seeing two lines diverging. So Spirit is saying we're not sure what you're gonna do. We do know that Stephanie is more so on the straight with her path. So she's gonna be thinking about you and entertaining the thought about reaching out, but she just may continue the path that she's chosen for herself, most likely. Okay. So that will be your energy. Good luck to you, Joanna. Joanna, listen, 2 days before the 13th, block her. 2 days after the 13th, unblock her, okay? That's my advice to you. Prepare in advance so you don't have to forget. Prepare in advance so you don't have to forget. So with that said, it would be crazy if she reached out. I would wonder how you guys would have that conversation, like how you would navigate it. Listen, may it be a good one. May it be a good talk if you guys end up talking, okay? Good luck to you guys. So with that said, chat, that is officially the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, Jennifer Gets Tarot. I will be back on Friday or Saturday at 2 p.m. or 6 p.m. EST for some more free 3-card readings or yes or no readings. So I think Spirit wants to do yes or no readings for the next one. But with that said, see you guys, moderators. I hope you guys take care, stay safe, have a beautiful night, have some more spicy dreams while you guys are at it. And eat something delicious today, chat. Eat something tasty for yourself. Maybe order something good or order your favorite meal or make your favorite meal. Do something tasty today. But with that said, that is officially the end of the stream, guys. Have a good one. See you in the next one. And if you're someone who wants to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to do so. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But with that said, goodbye and have a great night, evening, and afternoon, wherever you're at. Okay? See you!